Yeah, it's a couple hours drive from Toronto. So it's a smaller area, but it's big enough that they, have fiber and, there's shopping and all that other kind of stuff. So it would be and the backyard, if I get this, it's 170 feet, or the lot is 174 feet deep.
Wow. So
good for gardening, baby.
you're gonna be doing some gardening.
Yes,
I gotta get
sir.
mine all tidied up ahead of the next season. There's still stuff trying to grow. It's so mild over here. What the fuck is this game called? Bassmaster Fishing 2022. I'm actually streaming for once while we're doing this.
Dude, yeah, that's right. It's earlier.
Kicking some bass. That's good. Anyway, yeah, no, it's so mild over here. There's still stuff growing. Like still some peppers. Like I didn't even harvest half of my peppers because after the baby was born, I just kind of forgot about the garden and they just all were sitting out there. But like the pepper plant's still trying to produce more peppers.
As long as if you don't get a frost or anything, yeah, they'll keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
Just
what you
keep
should
going.
do? You should I've got mine's been fermenting for a month exactly now. My peppers and some other veggies.
What? Did you cry? Are you gonna make some pepper juice?
Some hot sauce, yeah.
Oh, nice. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, you're gonna make some
So
hot sauce. That's really
the
good.
fermentation, it kind of takes some of the heat away, but it also like it brings out layers of flavor. Like it makes the flavor better. So like if you've ever had like Tabasco, right?
Yeah.
That's that they ferment the peppers in barrels with, they make a pepper mash and then they get the salt, they put them in barrels and they'll just sit there for like a year. I think some of them even 3 years. And then they blend it all up and you get the hot sauce. So that's why
Man.
it tastes so good, man.
Holy crap. You know, I don't mean to alarm you, but I don't think things are looking too good for this game. Like there's only 4 servers now and there's 8 people playing online right now.
So are we like not even able to play,
No, we
or
can play, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Like,
it's not
like
gonna?
last week there was like 20 servers. Now there's only 4. Next week there might just be like none. You know, it might
That's
just
well,
it's pretty rough. It's
I
pretty
guess
rough.
we'll have to figure something else out.
I'm joining a server. Are you playing this right now?
I just lost my super auto pet since we were waiting on Ryan, so I'm gonna join now. Yeah.
Super auto pets. Do you win a lot of those?
I won one this morning, but I don't. I mean, Ryan is definitely better. Well, yeah, he's better. But I get some wins in here and there. It's hard though because like, you've got all these different builds and metas, so you can stomp on 9 out of 10 dudes, and then one just has a hard counter to your build rate. But
So do you like theory craft builds like when you're on the toilet and stuff?
I
Do you
just
have
play on
shower
the
thoughts
toilet.
about the builds
You just play on the toilet, man.
all the time?
All the time.
I love that. Audio. Hang on. Intense fish fight and sound effects. Do you think the master volume needs adjusting? You find that the motor sound for the boat is so loud.
I can't say that I found it, but I think I also had the game pretty low. So,
Oh.
for the bands. What is this game called? Bassmaster?
Bassmaster, yeah.
Why don't I see it in my Steam? Oh, it's Epic, right?
He's overcomplicating it. You just pivot to cups round 4. You can't. There's no cups in Super Auto Battle Pets.
Not yet.
It's not Hearthstone, chat. You liars.
Dude, you gotta get on. You gotta play it, man. You're gonna get addicted.
Man, I'm
And
already.
I don't want to get people addicted to things, but it's a fun addiction.
I'm already addicted to a video game right now.
Dota doesn't count as a video game.
It's the worst, isn't it? It's the worst thing to get addicted to, but I've been enjoying it and getting tilted a little bit by it as well. It happens.
Yeah, it's the best of us. Do we have? Okay, Ryan's got 3 minutes. Perfect. Man, super auto pet's so good though.
Can you actually play it on mobile?
Yeah, so right now it's on Android. It's coming to iOS next year, but they also have a free, like, just the web version. So if you go to Teamwood Games, like their website, you can launch it. Just play it on your laptop or your tablet or whatever that way.
Nice.
And there's a Steam version as well. So, it's dangerous because like I'll play it on stream for hours, and then I'll stop and I'll go eat. I'll do a chore or two, and then it's just like I'm on the couch on my laptop playing more Snap. Like it's tough. It's tough.
Man.
Yeah. Okay.
I was muted. I came into the call with like an insanely loud "Let's go," and I just got completely ignored. It's not even like you guys were talking; you were just quiet. It was
man. I hate when that happens.
Jeez, I felt so bad for like a second there.
Why are these guys not reacting to my "Let's go" whatsoever? What did I do? I've started fishing already.
Oh,
wait, should I join you or wait?
Yeah, I'm on one of the 4 currently available servers in the game.
On my way.
I think it was 6BEA. It ended with 6BEA. It's a US server, I think.
I booted up the Xbox app so I could find Bassmaster on Game Pass, and it said, "Do you like the Xbox app?" And I just said no. And then it said, "Do you want to give feedback?" And I said, "Not now."
You know what? It never dares to ask me because it knows what the answer is going to be. Because I think that if my computer, like my mic is being picked up, every time I launch that app, I'm cussing it. Like every time. I'm like, what is this shit? Who designed this? Like just... I don't know why they have to have a separate app and it has to be integrated into Windows and stuff. It's terrible. It's just the worst.
Just put it on Steam.
Or something. What? Gosh. Just put it on Origin. Like Uplay.
Uplay, yeah.
I take Uplay over this. God, just it's the worst. Is this a continuation game for Subnautica? No, not at all. No.
Where the frick did you take your boat, man?
Just into like the middle, like the deep part of the lake. I use a heavy weight.
I see. I'm coming to you.
Kind of like in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This is too loud, right, Chad? Like that's like
the engine
honestly.
sound?
Well, no, just the music when I booted it up. It was like I could not hear what you were saying at all.
I think I need.
But it's okay because the song is really good. Oh, okay, hold on. I hate to ask this. The letters it ended with, do you remember? BEA.
6 BEA,
US, it should be
yeah.
2 out of 4 BEA at the end.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was saying to Malf, I'm not sure like how much longer this game's gonna last for, because last week we played, there was like 20 servers. Now there's only 4 and there was like 8 people online.
It's kind of sobering that this is like the game is free on Game Pass and there's 12 people online a week after it came out. Like
there's 7.9 billion people on this planet and only 12 are playing this.
Only 12. Yeah, it's like the death of the American mall, you know, like it's 5 o'clock on a Friday night and the mall is just totally empty. That's this game. This game is the mall. Remember
it's like
in the 90s, the mall would just be like packed. Now apparently they're all empty. Nobody wants to go.
Yeah, back when the Cataraqui Town Center, there were only 2 empty stores. Reitman's, where your aunt buys the blouses she wears for job interviews, and then Smart Set. And to this day, I still don't know what Smart Set sells.
Man, there was another one where your aunt would buy clothes. Do you remember Tabby International?
I do not know. TABI?
Yeah. Did any of your moms or aunts ever shop at that store?
No.
Oh man,
not that I know of.
It was so depressing. You go to the mall with your mom. She'd be like, "Oh, I just got to go into Tabby." We're like, "Oh, come on, really?" I would just sit out in like on a bench outside. I would just not go in the store. I hated it. It was the worst. Tabby International.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sips. Did I catch a fish?
Oh, what'd you catch? A spotted bass.
Spotted bass.
Forgot the brakes aren't so good on this thing.
I just caught one, but I noticed it was small, so I didn't even bother to brag about it.
That's why you'll never survive the zombie apocalypse, because you just can't let go of your feelings.
I'm afraid to brag about my accomplishments. That's why I'm
Yeah.
never gonna. Oh, okay. I see.
Malf, you didn't even talk about your favorite store at the mall.
Malf.
The poop store.
La Senza.
It's
Dude,
probably Shoppers
You know,
Drug
you
Mart.
gotta get the peripherals.
Shoppers
You
Drug Mart,
always-
because that's where he buys all of his diapers from. That's
Oh
my
my
God.
favorite one.
Yeah, but dude, diapers are expensive. You get a lot of Shoppers Optimum points.
Yeah.
The optimum points.
Yeah.
Shoppers Optimum points.
I once bought a $200 electric toothbrush for $20 because of how many.
All right,
Point-
that's
points
kind of
ahead.
sick.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, listen, another thing that you should know about Shoppers Drug Mart. One time I went into one, and they had one of those, those stand-up kiosk things that's not really anything to do with the store. They're like a third-party thing. And it was selling pan flute CDs, but to Beatles songs, and it had like the song selector, all the buttons.
Please tell me you bought one.
I didn't buy one, but I was in there for a good like 3 hours playing all the hits. Like, oh man, it was so good, but all in pan flutes.
Dude, I think Eleanor Rigby could have a sick pan flute.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, all the lonely people. It would totally work.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might have been on there. Definitely, something was on there. I remember that one being like a particularly good one.
Hey, the new Beatles documentary on Disney Plus, directed by Peter Jackson.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
about
man.
the breakup of the Beatles.
Man, I don't want to get Disney Plus just to watch that. God, I got Apple Plus just to watch Ted Lasso, and there's
that's
nothing else
worth it.
on there. It was worth it for sure. But
Mr. Was it Corwin? Mr. Corman? It's the Joseph Gordon-Levitt one. That's okay. I mean,
Right.
if you've already got it, I would say watch it. But
yeah, I need to get some value out of it. I mean, I got a year subscription for free because I got like an Apple TV box.
yeah.
Oh.
Twitch sent it to me because I was supposed to be a Twitch ambassador at TwitchCon Amsterdam, but it was canceled because of COVID. So actually, they sent me a whole bunch of nice stuff, and I didn't have to do anything for it.
That's a win-win right there.
That-
Yeah, they
that's
sent me
good
a
swag,
Switch.
too.
They sent me an Apple TV. They sent me an Amazon Fire Stick HD. They sent me like this gigantic Twitch themed like pimp coat and oh man, like tons of stuff. Socks, some
Dude,
Twitch
that's
socks.
awesome. Well, it's
one of
that's
those
all-
thermoses that can auto heat itself and keep. Like,
Hey,
yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
good.
yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It doesn't beat the $5 Amazon gift card Twitch offered me for completing a survey at all.
Yes, I got that. Look, I don't want to sound
Lucky.
out of touch, but when I got the email and was like, "We want to hear from you. What's your experience on Twitch? We're offering a $5 Amazon gift card." I said, "That's all right.
No thanks. I almost wanted to do the survey to be like, you insult me.
I get it. Like you know, you're gonna maybe have thousands of people do this survey. You can't afford to pay out the nose, but at the same time, I was slightly insulted. Let's just put it that way.
You know.
What can you even buy with $5 nowadays?
That's the thing. I mean,
Just-
in
Nothing.
today's inflationary supply
Yeah.
chain crunch, nothing, man.
Like how much does a can of Coke cost nowadays? Like $10 or something? That's insane.
375 maybe.
What?
No, I think
my
it's
God.
probably. I mean, I don't know. I haven't bought soda at the grocery store in a long time.
And yeah, I don't.
Like
If I'm
one
buying
individual
soda, I buy
can.
a bottle. You know, I
Right,
make it.
okay. Nobody buys
At
cans
the
anymore?
restaurant, like I would say, if you were to Uber Eats a can of soda while also getting food with it, I would expect it to be $2 to $3 Canadian.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably Man, that seems a lot though.
Oh yeah.
I remember when you could get a soda for like a nickel, like.
Do you?
No.
You could get a.
my
I bet you
grandpa
could get a
talking
lobe
about it
cola.
though.
I could see
Yeah.
you getting a lobe cola
They
for a
give those
quarter.
away for free. Oh my god.
So I wanted to tweet this, but I didn't because there's always those like people that like respond.
That's
and,
I'll stop you right there. That's the problem with Twitter.
Yep.
There's always those people who respond.
But,
Do not reply. Just observe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just enjoy. So, anyways, I saw like the ad for the the soda stream, and they're like, they say like reduce single-use plastic, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. We should reduce single-use plastic. And then immediately after that, they're like, by the way, you can buy all your favorite soda flavors, and they come in these single-use plastic bottles, and it's like, it's like.
Hey Malf, how big is that fish that you're holding right now?
1 pound 11 ounces. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3 pounds 1 ounce over here.
Wow.
Spotted bass. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
but that's
go.
mostly guts, so mine's all muscle.
Mostly guts. That's dude. Yeah, next time I
Just
go
all guts,
fishing,
yeah.
which will never happen, I'll just be like, okay, oh, your fish is bigger. Congrats, you caught a fatty.
Yeah.
my fish was lean and athletic.
It's all
It's
blubber.
sinewy.
You just all yours.
Swimming against the stream.
It's all blubber. Man, I was watching Frasier this morning, and it was the episode. Do you guys remember the Frasier episode where Niles pretends to have a girlfriend? This is after he's broken up with Maris. He pretends to have a girlfriend coming by for dinner, and Daphne comes over to like prepare the dinner for them, and then he can't figure out how to tell her that he doesn't actually have a date, sort of thing. Like, but he's getting like. He's talking to her enough where he's like sort of drumming up the courage to do it, and the imaginary woman's name is Phyllis, and then his neighbor Phyllis knocks on the door like while they're waiting for Phyllis to turn up. He's like, "Oh, Phyllis," and then she's like, "Oh, you must be Phyllis." She's like an 80-year-old woman.
Classic sitcom mix-up.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. But
Huge mix-up. Yeah,
nice.
it was a good one.
You know what's crazy? Like, despite it happening in every sitcom, never once in my life, even when I was single, did I accidentally schedule 2 dates with 2 different women at exactly the same time, and then do it at restaurants that were across the street from one another.
Man.
And then have to like, oh, I'll just go to the bathroom, and then I like run across the street. I go from my seafood restaurant to like a steakhouse, and then my date number 2 sees that I got a bib with a lobster on it, and she's like, oh, that's cute. Where'd you get that? And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. It was just novelty paper towels in the bathroom. Anyway, how good is this lobster? And she's like, oh, we're having ribeyes. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go. You know, it just I've never seen it happen in real life.
No.
Is that from Seinfeld? Where's that from? I recognize that.
I think it's from every sitcom.
Every sitcom. That's the thing I don't like about sitcoms is they all have the same formula, man.
Yeah.
What are the sitcom archetype episodes?
They all have to have a. I mean, every show has a Christmas episode every. Season.
Oh, you have to. Yeah.
There's always like, I don't know, sitcoms. There's like the marriage counseling saga, or something like that, or like.
They always have a Christmas episode, and it's always loosely based or themed around the Christmas Carol, right? Like with the Ghost of Christmas.
That's yes.
Past
some kind of cameo,
yeah,
like
every time.
David Letterman shows up as the ghost of like Christmas yet to come.
Somebody like has to be Scrooge and stuff. It's like you can't have it without, right?
Half the sitcoms they live next to their parents, so they're very frequently in their lives.
Yep, that's very true. Mm-hmm. Long lost family member that has never been mentioned before shows up at the front door unannounced in like season 9.
And is massively problematic immediately. Yeah. Right?
Yep. He's the kids love him, but then you realize that's because he's fun because he's an alcoholic.
Oh man.
Somebody usually like, some kind of medical emergency or injury, and they're in the hospital, and you're like, oh no, they're gonna die, and it's very heartfelt. That's a common.
Oh, absolutely.
Common one.
Yeah, but that happens in real life a lot of the time too, right? It's a big bonding experience for people. Have you ever been to the hospital like around like an accident before? A big family accident, like somebody in your family's had a huge accident and you've had to go to the hospital, you and your whole family? Like any comas or anything? No.
A little
just,
like
just trying to read the room a little here.
I mean, like I don't want to make it too much of a bummer, But like before my grandfather died, like over the course of a decade, he had 3 heart attacks.
Oh my
And
God.
I would like to think that Sips, I said over the course of a decade.
Yeah, but
It wasn't
still,
like it was
come
just
on.
like one. He had one for breakfast. And
No,
one
I
for
know,
lunch.
but even that in the span of 10 years, that's a lot, right? Like you go through the first one.
He didn't really take like after the first one he got kind of it was a shock to the system and he lost a lot of weight and started to live healthier. After the second one, I think he was like, well, I'm pot committed. Like just send me off.
Yeah, you got to be kind of annoyed after the second one, right? You do everything right and you still get another one, so it's like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm just going back to smoking, I guess. Like, I mean, you know,
It's pretty much how
it's
it
just
went
going to
down.
happen
Yeah.
no matter what.
Like when we got the news that he died of a heart attack, we were sad, don't get me wrong, but we were also like that tracks.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Oh man. Whoops, hang on a second.
So I mean, there was that, but I mean, I feel bad, but like, you know, the first heart attack, like the whole family was in the hospital. After the second one, only like his wife and
Great
like
topic
my dad
of conversation
went.
to start talking
not
about. Thanks,
like out of a
Sips.
sense of like oh, been there, done that, but more like, you know, hey, we've been here before.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't know. It's just it feels like you know multiple times in The Sopranos when they have because Tony's like been shot or Tony's had a heart attack or Tony's whatever, and everybody's like rallied around him at the hospital. It feels familiar somehow, even though I don't know if I have ever had a situation like that. You know, like having to go to the hospital around like a direct member of my family being in the hospital, sort of thing. You know.
Oh, I was
It's the magic of TV.
That's the thing, which is
do
why
it.
I'm so prepared in case I ever have a double date at 2 different restaurants across the street from one another.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I've never had the problem with the double dates or the you know accidentally organizing 2 days, because even if I got one date, I was just like, oh my god, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
where do you
30
want to go?
days.
What do you
Like,
want to do? You want to go to the mall? You want? Is there anything? Can I my mom drive you there or something? Huh? Like I was like so fucking keen.
oh, this is Sips. You want to go to the Shoppers Drug Mart and listen to Pamphlet of the Beatles?
I got my big shoppers bucks. I've been saving them all up. we can buy candy if you want. I don't care.
How sick would that be though if you took your date to Canadian Tire and flashed like $20 in Canadian Tire money?
You know,
Don't
you
worry,
just-
it's on
You
me.
had a clip, just like rolled up like drug dealer style. You
Oh
just
my
had
gosh.
elastic bands around it. There you go.
Keep
I
the
regret
change.
never like slapping somebody with a big wad of crappy tire money. Because that would hurt, right? Because I mean,
Oh, I mean, for
they
the
give you a
multiple
bit. They
reasons.
had down to 5 cents. You could get a bill for 5 cents of Canadian Tire money, 10 cents, 25, 50 $1.
You know what? It's like when Zimbabwe had hyperinflation, they started minting like $10 trillion bills. Canadian Tire money is like the exact opposite. You get a piece of paper from Canadian Tire that's like, here's 2 cents.
Yeah, I know.
It's
like
crazy.
the paper is worth like more than the actual supposed monetary value, right? It's just
Dude,
it's
I
insane.
literally, I am holding crappy tire money right now.
In your hands.
Yes.
Okay, imagine
Or in your stock portfolio.
In my
Imagine
hands.
imagine you're a clown and you drive a full clown car, and one day you've just had enough of it and you decide to go like on a GTA style tear around the city sort of thing, or somehow like the cops are chasing you because they think that you've been up to no good or whatever. And you avoid the police and you're driving through all the red lights and you're causing like, you know, mass hysteria and crashes and everything. And then when they finally pull you over and they slap the cuffs on you and they open the trunk of your clown car, it's got like millions of dollars worth of Canadian Tire money in there.
Oh,
I think that would make such a good news story, you know? It would be one of those ones that would just be like top read on all the websites, you know? Like just
Hey, I got a
you
question.
just got to play the whole part.
Who's that weird Robin Hood looking like guy on all the Canadian Tire money?
yeah, I don't know. I think it's like a mascot or something. It can't
I think it's
be-
probably like the original founder or whatever.
Well, they were
There's
brothers,
no way
right?
he's dressed like Robin Hood, man. He's got one of those green felt hats on.
Come on,
and,
it was a long time ago though. Canadian Tire has been around for some
Well,
time.
I bet it was
right?
founded in like the 60s or something like that. There's a,
Yeah, probably.
not
I
the
mean, it would have
16th
had to.
century.
It would have had to be like at least in the 19, like after the car was invented, right? Because otherwise,
That makes sense.
I heard
Yeah.
the two, they were like brothers that used to like fix tires in a back alleyway or something, like bike tires.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, for people that don't know, Canadian Tire is like, I don't know, it's definitely been turning into like a Walmart of sorts. They even have their
Yeah.
own brand of stuff now called Frank, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like when you're in the little aisle, kind of like waiting for the checkouts and stuff, you'll see like Frank brand chocolate covered almonds and Frank brand like a hand sanitizer and just like all these things, you know.
Man.
It's all the big you know, Shoppers does that. They got the Life brand.
Life
Costco's
brand,
got
that's right, yeah.
Kirkland. That once you get big, that's what they all do, man.
There's another one that wasn't too good. Lobe Cola and Life brand cola was not great either. I remember they had a soda range for sure. I think they had cola, but they also had like Orange Crush and some other ones too.
That was always like a slap in the face when you go out for Halloween and you know, you'd go to a place and they're dishing out cans of soda. And you're like, awesome. And then you get closer and you're like, RC Cola? Are you?
RC
You could just tell, like, even if you blindfolded me, I could tell that I was drinking a Lobe Cola. Because even when I was a kid and had full enamel on my teeth, like, it still made your teeth feel weird.
Yeah.
And it
Like-
tasted like metallic somehow, Lobe Cola. It tasted like
it's like a copper.
it
they
didn't
age
just
in a
taste
copper
unhealthy. It tasted dangerous as well, you know? Like it tasted like I
It's
don't
like
know
in
what's
the
in
Matrix
this.
when Tank or Diesel or whatever gives Neo the drink and he's like, what is this? He's like, it's good for. Oh, it's
Lobe
like, it's good
Cola.
for two things: degreasing engines and killing brain cells.
That,
Oh my god. Lobe Cola. Life brand.
that
cola.
would be a great edit. What is that? It's Lobe Cola. It's, you can
Oh,
get
that'd
a
be
2-4 for like $8.
Oh, man.
Oh my god. They can't make it anymore, right? I think the Lobe brand is gone now anyway.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
all
it got
Metro
swallowed
now.
up into Loblaws and Metro and
All the other big players, yeah. Because I think Lobe was just Ontario, right? Or at least just Eastern Canada. Whereas
Yeah.
Loblaws has always been sort of like countrywide.
which makes me wonder what happened to Ziggy.
Blah blah blahs. I don't know if I was around for Ziggy. It doesn't ring a bell.
Ziggy wasn't he like he was like a Loblaws kind of mascot? It was just like it was kind of like a short little dude in a toga. I don't know. I think he was supposed to be Greek or something.
Was that the Little Caesars guy? The
He
little
looks
toga
very
man?
similar to Little Caesar.
Oh right. No, when I lived in Canada, it was just President's Choice. That was all Loblaws had.
Mm,
So
oh,
the
Blue
President's
Menu.
Choice stuff. It was all right. Like the President's Choice brand stuff. I mean, some of it was okay. Some of it wasn't the best, but your PC Cola wasn't that bad actually.
I don't think they make it anymore.
Probably not. No.
Galen Weston.
It turns out I'm a little bit of a cola connoisseur. I've had them all. Yeah, I got Yarsi Cola, Lobe Cola, Life Brand Cola, PC Cola, you
Jeez.
name it. I've sampled a couple of crates in my time. You know, trying to
Should
find the
do-
best one.
Do a review channel.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Right.
Speed
Actually,
MRE.
I thought of a Netflix special we could do.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to this.
We go we travel across North America, maybe eventually the world, but North America would be a good starting point, even Canada, and we just rate malls.
Oh my god.
That sounds
Some
sick.
of them are so
honestly.
spooky now, though. Like they're not the way they used to be. You know.
Exactly, it'd be fun, and we get the rate. You know, you've got the food court. You know, you've got the shop selection. You could
Bathroom.
even get down to like just the layout. You know, I mean,
What
it's
is what
important.
is like the quintessential food outlet in a food court? It's got to be Sbarro, right? The pizza place. Like every
Um,
food court has one.
Well,
for sure.
in Canada, like Manchewalk is usually
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Manchu
yeah,
Walk and New York fries.
Tim
A&W
Hortons
used to be like
normally,
you
yeah,
could only get
A&W.
them in malls in Canada, pretty much, right? But they've expanded a lot. But
That's the.
Sbarro went bankrupt recently. Oh, I didn't know that.
I would say the last 8 times I've had KFC, it has been from mall food courts. And I go to the mall once every 18 months. So it's literally my KFC history in the last decade is like once at a Korean train station and then 8 times at the mall.
Man.
Have you have the Double Down yet?
I have not, no.
Is back.
I didn't know it ever left. I'm always like I was as a kid I was a popcorn chicken man, well
Yep.
boy,
Oh yes. Oh yes.
and then as an adult I'm just because I get it so rarely. I'm like a 2-piece classic combo, you know, fries, gravy, nuclear green coleslaw that I don't even eat, but my wife likes a lot.
Right. You don't just get like the family bucket? You don't just get like a bucket full of chicken and then some corn cobs and like some beans and stuff and coleslaw?
Our family is not large enough to make use of the family bucket, I think.
Yet.
Yes, correct. We either need to have another 1 to 2 kids.
You got an
or,
up-and-coming contender for the family.
I was gonna say our existing current daughter could just eat maybe like 8 or 9 pieces herself.
You have to mush them all up first. You got to blend them up, blend up the chicken, and then.
Man, you just get a big family size box of fries. You know,
Man,
you
now you're talking.
get the popcorn. I don't. Whenever I go to KFC, I usually get the sandwich, the big crunch.
I also
I've
got
had a
big
big
crunches
crunch
as a
before.
kid. You know
Yeah,
they don't
they're
have it
good.
in America.
They don't do a big crunch?
Really?
They don't do a big crunch. They have original recipe classic chicken sandwich, no big crunch. They're
Well,
missing
you know
out.
what they call it in Amsterdam?
What about What about at
Here in
PFK?
France.
What do they call the big crunch at PFK?
It's got to be
Pretzel.
like crunch
big-
grands, right?
Le Grand,
Or Le Big
Le
Crunch.
Grand Crunch, tabarnak. Oh, esti le crunch. It's gonna be something like that, yeah. From PFK. I think KFC is more popular in Quebec than it is in anywhere else in Canada for sure, right?
Really? Oh, maybe.
Really? I don't
Yeah,
know.
'cause
I feel
I
like
think
that
a big
would-
part of it is because KFC used to have an exclusive deal with Pepsi, which is also the drink of choice.
Well,
of
there
most
isn't
Quebecers as well.
KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell are all part of the Yum brand
Yeah.
that owns PepsiCo or whatever. I thought that was a story. Maybe it's an urban legend, but Pepsi or whatever, they created these restaurants so they had a place to sell like Pepsi
Pepsi.
products.
Right.
Maybe that's. I mean. But,
Well, that's
you know.
why Loeb created the grocery store. So they had a
Yeah,
place
just
to
so we
dump
can
all
sell
that
its
Loeb cola.
shitty cola. We need somewhere to sell all of this fucking cola that we've created, and nobody wants to buy it. Oh man.
Hey, you guys, after you reel in, can you tell me if you see a fish floating next to my boat?
I'll just come. I'm getting jack squat.
I just did a huge cast, and I'm unable to move the camera. Maybe if I
Take
press-
your time. It's not like I'm missing a lot of action.
What am I looking for?
So around like the front left of my
Front
boat,
left, I see a floating fish. Yeah.
you see a floating fish? Here, let
Yep.
me
Yeah,
me
it's
point.
still staying there.
Let me point to it.
Oh yeah, no, now he's kind of in your boat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There's not too many fish around here, for sure. I've caught maybe like 2 fish.
You see this thing?
Zip,
I'm gonna
you
check it
seeing
out, hang
that
on.
thing?
You seeing this thing?
Is that the point of his boat?
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh my
Gamebot,
God.
you're lucky he disappeared before you drove.
No,
through
I
there,
don't see
Gamebot.
I don't see the floating
It
fish.
gets-
Because
Now,
you
I
took
think-
too long. It disappeared.
I
Ah,
think
shit.
the hit and run took it.
No, I can proclaim his innocence. It disappeared like a second before.
We need to find a new spot, I think. We need to find some more fish. Oh, here's the...
You know, what we could do is
this is the one.
little fish royale.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. That was super fun last time. I can't believe you won it as well.
I know I can. I'm
I
pretty
can't.
good.
All right. I'm ready to join the queue when you guys are.
Hey, you hoser, get off my boat. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing on my boat, you hoser? Get out of here.
Okay. So wait, we're doing battle royale.
All right,
Largemouth and spotted bass. You can't change. Oh, you can change your loadout though. I'm gonna change this.
You drop in a ghillie suit.
What weight do I want? This one. This is.
Oh yeah, I gotta go
gram-
finesse loadout for sure.
710. No weight. 14 grams. think my weight is too much. 3.5. How much money do I have? Oh, I have enough. Okay, I'm gonna get this.
Now, have you ever noticed how this guy on the screen looks like everybody we went to high school with's dad?
Yep. Actually looks like one guy that was a grade above me that sat behind me. He's one of those guys, like, he looked like he was 30 when he was 15.
That was me at school.
That was you.
Grade 2. Everybody
still
had
looked
their
15
Thomas the
when I
Tank
was 30,
Engine
so.
lunch boxes. I showed up with a full business suit on and a briefcase full of jelly beans. I was ready to rock and roll.
Hey, there you go. Dress for the job you want.
That's exactly it.
Wait, did you guys join queue yet?
No, not yet.
I
I'm
will
just
click.
trying to find a weight that I bought.
Oh,
but
no
I
worries,
can't find
just-
it
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, take your time.
Is it this one? Not
I
enough
never wore a
funds,
suit
no.
to school, but I did one time take white colored hair gel and rub it on my temples, thinking it looked like a cool little racing stripe.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Did
Then
you
when
guys
I
ever
got-
get?
Cruella de Vil.
When I got to school, I found out not everybody thought it looked like a cool racing stripe. Most people were like, "What the hell did you do?"
Did you guys ever have like zigzags
something
shaved
about
into your
Gary.
head? Something about Gary. Nice, I like that. Did
Sorry.
you ever have the zigzags shaved into your head?
I
Nope.
didn't know. I could now, I guess.
You go,
How about
Although-
look at the
Get some-
George
get some
Costanza with
zigzags
the
in
Z
there,
at
yeah.
the back? Like,
In the movie Hocus Pocus, the guy like wants to go buy ice, so he has ice shaved in the back of his head. It's really good.
I don't remember.
okay, I'm in the queue now.
Like you joined it.
Yeah, waiting
Okay.
for players.
I click join.
Mm.
Joining session.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm eating some yogurt.
Oh, nice. What flavor? Just natural?
It's Greek yogurt with real vanilla extract in it.
Ryan,
Now you know why I couldn't afford to do the $5 Amazon gift card survey. That shit would cover like 2 spoonfuls, man.
I don't know. I don't hate vanilla. I just don't for yogurt.
I'm not a big yogurt fan.
These are really like it's overnight oats, really. They were
Right.
steeped in the yogurt.
Right.
Oh shit.
It's raining. That's good.
Rain looks better than the GTA Definitive Edition rain.
Why do they need 4 horn blasts? Like, just one is enough, right? Just beep, go.
I mean, how many times you get the honk a horn, right? You want to make the most of it.
That's
True.
why at every Canucks game, they're always like, "We're welcoming like a frontline worker," and they have like this storm siren that they crank on. Every time they crank it, like, you know, they're never gonna get to do it again. And then I realize it's because they won't. So enjoy it, crank away.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I be cranking up there
gonna
too.
be your last crank. Could be your last crank.
Freaking dude, do you think Jim Benning is gonna get the axe?
Dude, I was stunned to wake up today and not see the news that Travis Green had been fired.
Because Benning was trending last night on the Twitter, at least on my feed. I'm sure trends are kind of like, you know, targeted, but
Yeah, I mean, like, we're actually ass. Like,
Yeah.
like we're not, it's not even fun to watch. Like, when I think in the last like 9 games, we won once, and it was like a miracle comeback where our goalie didn't even have a glove on his hand, and yet he made a bunch of saves in a row. And then ever since then, it's just been like loss after loss, man. It's not even worth watching anymore.
How do you cope with that as a big sports fan when your team is just in the dumper like that? Like,
Honestly,
you just take a break or anything, or
I think you just acknowledge that it's just like entertainment. So like if you find yourself actually getting like upset, it's time to
Right.
speak to a counselor.
You gotta do
and then
something else.
you like pursue another hobby for a little while if it's not fun to watch. Like I've watched our team be like, you know, bad for 5 or 6 years now, but they've been kind of fun bad. This year is just like sad.
yeah. it's
So
damn bad.
yeah, just like nothing's going on.
Hey, Sipsy Pretty Boy, thanks so much for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate it.
You
And
should be.
also, thanks for the
You know,
donation earlier.
I'm
as well. I
around.
appreciate it. Thanks so much.
If they want me, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to help out. Hey, here's the first thing I'm gonna do. Got to speak to Elias Pettersson. And I'll be like, hey, just do some dangles, man.
Just score, bro.
Do
I'll
some
just
big
show 'em a clip.
wraparound. Tell them to do some big wraparounds like
Dude,
NHL 94 style.
wraparounds are back too.
Get a wraparound. It's like a guaranteed goal like that. You just... I caught something.
You know what I think I would do? I would give. I would
caught a
show
white bass.
Elias Pettersson a montage of sick hockey deeks and goals, and then when he was like, "Who
Top
is
10
that?"
sickest
Is
deeks.
that you?
Yeah, I would be like, "Hey, buddy, that's you.
Nice.
Don't ever forget it."
Was it him? Yeah, he did the Sedin, like he was at like center ice. He slapped it at the end boards and it bounced back in front of the net and like Besser
He
buried
did
it or
indeed.
something.
Sickest
he did
deeks
like
and
a-
most devastating checks. Top 10.
Hey, thank you.
There's got to
Just
be
show-
NHL.
No,
videos
here's what
like
you do:
that.
show him like a montage of Dustin Bufflin just like destroying people, and be like, if you don't play better,
We're gonna get Dustin Bufflin out of the endless appetizer line at Montana's.
he's he's been enjoying his retirement. I can say that.
Man, that guy's
know-
name is so similar to Dunder Mifflin. It's crazy. Like it's really close.
You know what we should do? Day one of me as the coach. I'm pulling out the old box set VHSs of Don Cherry's Rock'em Sock'em. Oh, dude, look at this! Look at this! The 90 most bone-crushing body checks from the 95-96 season. Why can't you guys do that?
Hey, how big was that white bass that you just got?
11 ounces.
Oh shit!
Hey,
That's
but it puts
huge.
me on the board, right?
No, that's not. That's you have to get a spotted bass or a largemouth bass.
Oh, frick
Wha-
that, man.
White bass does not count.
Frick that.
Yeah.
Did you know on one of the Don Cherry Rock'em Sock'ems, there's a Rock'em Sock'em rap song where there's like hip hop dancers and Don Cherry's rapping?
No, I did not know this.
hip hop dancers with Don Cherry?
Yeah, I watch it maybe like once a year. I just get in the mood.
Xenophobic rap, or-
No, he probably, that was behind the scenes. It's just like, it's funny because it came out in like, 1995 or 1998 or something, but he's rapping about Bobby Orr for like half the song.
Nice.
He retired probably like 1976. He can shoot, he can score. Look out, boys, it's Bobby Orr. Let's go. Let's go.
I think I remember that actually. It rings a bell. He can shoot, he can score. Look out, folks. It's Bobby Orr.
He was very good at hockey.
He
Yeah.
was. He wasn't better than Gretzky though.
No, a lot of people put Bobby Orr as number 2 though.
I
and
think
then
I think
from you as
people
number
I
3.
think people remember Bobby Orr really fondly as and being really good because he played at a time when nobody wore helmets, which was really dangerous, right? So like
and he
extra
has
props
that
to him as well.
picture,
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
picture of him like falling over while
Diving,
celebrating. Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
diving.
no helmet on, no fucking teeth. Like they get to the playoffs and like the pictures of them and the team, like none of them have teeth, right? Like they wait till after the playoffs are done to get all their teeth repaired and their hairs cut and their beards cut and stuff like
They
that.
just slow you down.
They're
Oh,
hacking
yeah.
darts during the intermission.
Dude,
Yeah.
there was a scary Alec Martinez took like a skate to the face, and like in the slow mo, you see a tooth getting like flying out.
Oh.
But he had to get like 50 stitches apparently, 50 plus
Jesus.
stitches. Yeah, it's very
Jesus.
scary.
You think if you got stitches, it gives you like a pass to snitch once?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
like now
because
he's
you're like,
like,
I already
Yeah.
got them, but
Or
I didn't
no,
get
maybe
them from
25.
snitching.
Because
Yeah,
snitches
he's like,
get
oh,
stitches.
finally, like I saw Billy in 3rd grade take the candy off the teacher's desk when her back was turned.
Oh my god.
That's been weighing on me for a long time.
Billy's teacher sends her regards. Like one night in a dark alley, he gets stabbed in the ass. Oh. Yeah. Is there anyone better than Gretzky at any sport comparably? I don't know. He was pretty. He was pretty good. Probably Michael Jordan in the NBA. Probably
No.
similar in terms of
There might be some
accolades and
soccer
stuff, right?
players, maybe. Didn't some people say like Ronaldo is like really good?
Well, sure, he's really good,
Ronaldo's
but he's
really
no
good,
Messi.
yeah.
But
I prefer Messi because
Well,
He's next to
the crazy
godliness.
thing with Ronaldo is that he's like 37 years old now. Most people retire from football, in their like early 30s or whatever, and he's still going and still doing really well. I don't know. I think he's one of those, like he's just gonna go down in like all of the Hall of Fame sort of thing.
then I was thinking about tennis, but then I think tennis is fucked because like by far the three best players of all time all happened at the same time.
Yeah, because it was
Like-
Federer, Djokovic, and Nadal. Was it Nadal?
Rafael Nadal, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if any two of them retired and like the other one, like if they didn't, if Roger Federer got a time machine and went back in time to like prevent the births of Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal, he would win like 80% of the Grand Slams, right?
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, he's good. I think wasn't Federer saying he's gonna retire pretty soon, or like he's got?
I think it's bait.
Because he's got like fucked up knees and everything now. I think.
It's bait. He's just lulling them into a false sense of security.
Right.
That
He's
gonna
like,
unleash a
oh, Roger's
devastating-
retiring. We don't need to train as hard this year. and then they announced the ticket, and there he is, Federer.
He's just been practicing
back.
a new shot where, like, as soon as it bounces, it just stops.
Oh man.
He puts exactly the right kind of spin on it, like it touches the court and it just dies. It's undefendable.
they should combine Federer and Fyodor Emelianenko, and then like two goats in one.
What the hell are you talking about?
Fyodor MMA,
Oh, I've
the
never
baddest
watched.
man on the planet.
Man, I've never watched MMA before. Is it
Go
worth
back
it?
and watch like old clips of like Fyodor Emelianenko just like mowing through UFC heavyweights.
Is
this guy saying-
UFC like
say it in?
basically like kickboxing? Like it's like cage fighting, right? Like
UFC is MMA, so I mean it's kickboxing and it's all of them.
can they
Hey,
do?
we
Can
gotta
they,
know, you
could
never
they do
give up
like
your
a?
back.
Could they do like a move like off the wall and then do a drop kick and stuff? Like, do they do any like suplexes or anything like that, or not really? It's just kicking and punching.
I mean, there are suplexes, yeah, but I don't. There might be something against like jumping off the wall. I don't know, or that might just be dumb to do, right?
What if
Yeah,
what
but
if you
it'd
did
be
like a
sick,
run
though.
towards the wall and then you did like a walk up the wall and then backflipped over your opponent and then
Holy
kicked them in the
shit.
back? That's the kind of move I'm talking
That's like
about.
a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Dude, you know the problem with MMA? This is why I would never own an MMA team. How are you gonna sell jerseys?
Yeah,
There's
they
no
don't
jerseys.
sell
there's no-
shirts.
they don't even wear shirts ever. Like they're always shirtless, right? You'd never be able
Well,
to sell
at the
the
end of the
shirts.
fight, they always put on a hat and they like rep whatever. Well, I want to thank you to my trainer. I want to thank you to G Fuel. Thank you.
Safe
G
Moon.
Fuel.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on there? I don't know. Dude. All I'm saying, GSP, George St. Pierre.
Yeah. Hey, he's in MMA and in Marvel. You would love him, Sips.
Yeah, he's in the Winter Soldier Falcon.
Right.
He is,
What kind
he
of
speaks
moves?
French occasionally.
What kind of moves does he do? Like
Uh,
what would be his sort of
pretty
signature move?
He's pretty takedown heavy and
He doesn't
And-
give up his back.
Right.
He
doesn't
tries
give
to
up his back.
take Bucky Barnes' back.
yeah.
Right.
And then he'll say something like "Nice try, mon petit oiseau." That's like his character. He's a guy he's an MMA fighter who is also French. I think.
Nice try, mon petit oiseau. Looks like the cat is out of the bag again. And I love that. That's a great one-liner, actually.
That's why they keep bringing him back.
Jeez.
They keep bringing him back to do stuff like that.
Was he like a fan favorite? Does everybody fall for his French charms?
Let me put it this way: in Endgame, when Captain America walks up, he says, "Oh, I need a beef stick. I need a hot rod, real quick. Let me just step into this alimentation couche-tard." As soon as the alimentation couche-tard owl appeared on the screen, people in the audience were like, "I know who's gonna be in there."
Is he ever on the space station looking down at Earth, and then the guy with the glove with all the gems in them does like the split in half of Earth, and the whole thing is burning, and he just looks and he says, "Tabernacle."
That did
Can't believe it.
in the 9-hour extended edition.
I can't believe my eye. Tabernacle.
Oh, I saw Eternals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In theaters?
Yeah.
That sounds like you didn't really like it that much.
Did you guys see the new Dune
It's
movie?
not-
Was that
it's not-
was that good? Was that
Oh,
worth
the
going
new
to see?
Dune?
Dune's sick, man. Dune's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I should try to go and see it at some point, but
It's the longest movie ever made. I will
Right.
say.
Yeah,
how
bring
long
your
is
kids
it?
to
Like
They're gonna love
4
it.
hours?
Yeah, if your kids have, if
It's
they
tr-
won't take a nap, take them to see Dune. About they start talking
Well,
about.
listen, I want to tell you something about my kids, okay? On Sunday, yesterday, I was like, they were bored, and I was like, why don't you guys watch a movie? And because we have some decent movies, right? And they were like, yeah, good idea. And they were debating, they wanted to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, because it's kind of almost
Dude.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Which was,
okay.
I was like, okay, this is looking good. They're gonna pick something good here. And then they're like, no, let's watch Home Alone. And then my daughter was like, no, I don't want to watch Home Alone. She's younger, so she's like scared of it a little bit.
Yeah.
So my son was like, okay, let's watch Ghostbusters. These are all
Whoa.
movies that are great, right? Like I would
Yep.
watch any of them. And
Oh,
many
no.
more as well. And you know what movie they settled on? The
What?
Emoji Movie. That is what we ended up watching.
Is that the Adam?
So-
Oh no, the Pixel is.
I don't think they would last 2 seconds in Dune. Like they want to watch the Emoji Movie.
OG movie.
Yeah, it was
That's
so
so
bad too. Gosh, it was impossible to sit through. Like I had to just not pay attention. It was for the first time ever. It was like
man.
the baby would make like one little noise, and I'd be like, "What? Do you need me for something? Oh my God, do I gotta change you like 50 times or whatever?" Like I was looking for any excuse to get out of there. It was the worst.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh God, the Emoji Movie.
Ah, the Emoji movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, it worked, right?
Well, I mean,
Your kids
Yeah.
wanted to watch it. Good
I
marketing.
guess so. Yeah, it was. That's had to have been one of the most terribly reviewed movies of all time, right? Like, from what I
There's
remember, everybody hated
there's-
it.
There's a shop here in like Koreatown in Toronto, and it's just like the sign is just like a big poop emoji, and
Right.
everybody stops to take a photo of it. They're like, "Oh, it's poop emoji, right?" I'm like,
That shit pisses me off. Why are you stopping to take a photo of a poop emoji? You got a picture of it on your phone keyboard
Exactly.
already.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and if you use stickers or whatever as well, they're even bigger versions of the small ones. So like you can get a bigger version to enjoy. You don't need to like you don't need to play yourself like that out in public, you know, like
Can I just take a moment and praise the developers of Bassmaster 22 for such an exciting game mode here, where we're almost 20 minutes in, and one of the 6 participants has caught a single fish that's 2
a
pounds,
2 pounder.
2
Yeah,
ounces.
I know.
It's
There's
a white
no-
bass.
there's
It
just
doesn't
no-
even count.
I feel like they should have filled the lake with fish before
Yeah.
this tournament started.
Have like some
you know?
hazard fish too, like piranhas that'll eat your line or something, and
It's,
then you gotta
uh,
fire like lasers at them or something.
Oh, I'm
Fish
actually
up
like at the
old.
aquarium. Like there's like 17 fish. Oh, never mind. I'm not complaining anymore. I found the hot spot, man.
I mean, I'm getting lots of fish. I'm just not getting the fish. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
My guy said
you
yes.
got a white bass.
Oh, this is not even
Nice.
like worth anything, right?
No, not in this. You got to catch a largemouth or spotted in this. I think those are the only two that exist in this mode. Like they need to change it up. They got to add some new modes. This game's gonna die if they don't keep updating it. constantly,
I'm
you know?
really worried about the long-term health of.
They need to get some new maps out ASAP. You need to be able to catch some different fish in the
my
battle
God.
royale. Come on.
This is
Come
gonna
on,
be.
guys.
This fish is gonna count. I'm gonna be in first, and I'll tell you.
Oh
what
yeah, look, you
happened.
got a 4-pounder. You're
I
in first
literally,
place.
I casted over 100%. My line fell into the water right in front of me, and then in frustration, I reeled in as fast as I could, and a fish bit right as it was coming into the boat.
Oh
I
man.
didn't even have to do anything, man.
I think I need to fish in shallower waters without the weight.
I don't know. I've been in shallow waters. I mean, I'm catching fish, but they're all just freaking white bass.
They're just the wrong ones. They're not the right fish.
And then these, I think these, the right ones, they just go right by. I don't know. I don't know what bait they
Honestly,
want.
like my fish finder is more fish than finder right now.
Yeah, it always says that there's tons of fish, and then when I cast, there's nothing there. The fish cease to exist.
Yes. Oh, that looks like this one might count. This one might
shit,
count.
Sorry.
Yo.
Fish on.
Look, I'll move it here so you guys can actually see who's in the lead. How's that?
Yo,
Did you
honestly,
just say fish
like,
on?
I got
just
a fish on.
because I
Spotted
respect
bass,
you
baby,
guys.
on the
if-
board.
Feel free to come out over by me if you're interested. I'm not guaranteeing anything. We might overfish it, but like it's like non-stop right now.
I'm in second place now. I
He's
ain't
not moving now. Look, he's
I'm
found
not
his
moving,
lucky
man.
spot. He's found his flow.
Well, no, you know, you're welcome to take your chances over there. I was just offering.
Oh, I got a couple of big honkers on the radar here, but oh, look at this. Somebody's just caught a white. Oh, another largemouth. Man, I might actually come over there.
It's freaking huge, man.
I gotta get on.
6 pound, 7 ounce largemouth bass.
Jesus. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna win the whole thing.
My God.
Who the hell are you?
You sure you want to know?
Oh, you're down here. I see.
I'm
You're like in
Don't
like
scare
Peggy's
those
Cove
fish
down here.
away. I am. I'm in the Bay of Fundy.
Nice. Tabernacle. I'm coming. I'll check this out.
Feel free. Feel free.
Goose Bay. Close to
Dude,
Goose Bay.
are you seeing your fish finder here? It's like there's no blue. It's just white.
Have you guys ever been to Gaspé before? Gaspé Z?
I have not.
I don't think
What
so.
about
the Gaspé Peninsula?
Tadoussac? What about
I've been to Tedesec.
Limoges?
I've been there.
Been to
when I was a
Limoges as
kid.
well? Nice.
I don't know. Maybe. Tedesec was sweet. I had like the best burger I ever had in like this weird little shack on the water there.
Have you ever been to Thunder Bay before?
Yep.
Sault Ste. Marie?
When I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Smiths Falls.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I've been to Smith's Falls. Hey, that's where the. Oh my God, it's a party.
Coming
Hershey,
in
it's
hot.
the Hershey's.
Yeah.
in Canada.
Coming in hot. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, there's a Hershey's factory in Smiths Falls.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys found the spot here. There's a lot of fish.
Now there's like 9 boats here.
9 competitors. It's a cannabis factory now? Really?
The Hershey's Chocolate Factory is a cannabis factory.
Doesn't
So where they
surprise me.
roll up all the cannabinoids?
Because
should've
you know, you
smoked that
smoke
shit.
weed, you get the munchies, and you just eat a chocolate bar.
You
Yeah,
think
they
that's what
just
happened?
gotta
Is that the guy, the foreman of the factory smoked weed?
Man, I think I think if you're high on weed and you want some munchies, Hershey Kisses is not the one, right? Like you have to
Yeah.
individually open each one. Like there's
They
no
should
way.
make an apple-sized one though. That'll get you going.
Even like you can get like a big bag of them, but they're still individually wrapped in the foil. Like,
Yeah, it's quite annoying, right?
Yeah, that's super annoying.
Get back here, you little piece.
You scumbags! Look at the fish finder now. There's no fish in the fish finder.
I got fish. You want some fish? I got
Holy crap, dude!
Oh,
He
he's
just got like
on-
a 7-pounder.
Look at that. He got. Did you just catch a 9-pounder?
I'm gonna give you a 7-pounder tonight, if you know what I mean.
Jeez. Well, at least I'll
Imagine
get on
having
the,
a 7-pound
board.
dong.
What is it? What do you think it normally
I don't have
weighs?
to. I don't have to imagine. Malf, yeah. That's quite the sizable.
Right,
dog.
right now, 7-pounder. Right now, all I got is a 1/4 pounder with cheese.
Nice.
Wait,
like
in
that.
France, what they call it, like Le Royale with fromage, avec fromage? I never really thought about that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Royale.
So freaking Pulp
avec
Fiction,
fromage.
they fricked it up, man.
Well, yeah, because they wouldn't say a Royale with cheese in France, would they? They would say a Royale
Avec
avec
fromage.
fromage.
Yeah, but in the movie, he's like, that's what he says they say, and I never really clued into it. But like, they go all French. It wouldn't be like half English, half French. That makes no sense.
No, of course not.
Now, did I ever tell you we have a friend that I went to university with, who he went through French immersion. Like he speaks French pretty well.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, maybe he didn't. He was just learning, but he went to Montreal on like a trip, and then he went to McDonald's for breakfast. and he ordered everything just fine in like semi-fluent, acceptable French. And then they said, "What'll you have to drink?" And he said, "Like orange juice." And they were like, "We don't understand what that is." And he's like, "Orange juice." And then this went on for like a minute. And then one time he was like, "Orange juice." And then I swear to you, the lady went, "Oh, juste orange." And then plugged it into the cash register.
So good.
Great.
I feel like they must have been memeing on him, right?
They had
It's
to.
possible.
There's no way they didn't know. I don't buy it.
All right, I found a new spot. This is gonna be a better spot than the spot you guys found. I gotta catch a fish here. God, I haven't caught a fish in a long time.
Malf is making a lot
I'm
of
catching
progress
everything. Okay, you can't say that
I
in
can't
chat.
catch
like,
one
that's-
single thing. What are you guys letting like the are you guys letting your lures sink down to the bottom or anything, or you just
I'm literally putting my lure in the water and like it's like a waiting line down there, you know? They're like, "Oop, I'm next."
I like to let it like get close to some foliage, and then I just go like.
do you do like the stop and go or
I try to implement a stop and go mechanism
right?
for reeling.
Like I feel like I have good technique, but I don't have any customers, you know. Just don't.
This is what I would do if I was ahead in a fishing tournament. I would just Miami Vice.
You are ahead.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I'm Miami Vicing right now. I'm driving down like the exact center of the canal, just 17th gear, just ripping it.
Man, the music for Miami Vice is so good too, eh?
Oh, dude.
It's like that wild 80s music with the guitars and everything. Oh, so good.
That was back when, like, you know, a synth had like 8 sounds. There was like trumpet, saxophone, electric guitar, and laser beam. Like,
Yeah.
did you ever listen to? I love Yes, but Owner of a Lonely Heart is so funny to me. It's just they all, you could tell they were just figuring it out, like what to do with electronic music at that time. Because it'll be like, "Free yourself, you do
Yeah.
the fire in your eyes." Pew, 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 pew.
I love the pew pew. What about the pew 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 in Rock the Casbah? I like that as well.
Oh, it's been too long. It's been too long for me.
Man, you haven't heard the pew pew in Rock the Casbah? It's really good. Again, though, like it was just post production. I think somebody just thought, "Wow, this sounds great. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
lay it
I've
in-
never heard anything
lay
like
it
this
over the
before.
track." You know, like I don't think they had anything in the studio that made that sound, or maybe they did. I don't know. Magnum PI, MacGyver. Did you guys ever watch MacGyver?
No.
I've seen
MacGruber,
MacGruber
though.
Yeah, in theaters.
MacGyver, I remember watching it quite a bit when I was a kid. It's pretty popular.
You are really old, yeah.
I am pretty old, that's true. Oh, I caught something. It's really small, though.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
It's a 1 pound, 2 ounce white crappie. Damn. Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Fishing is so dumb. Like in a tournament, how are you supposed to control what fish bites your line?
It's all
Like,
luck.
oh,
It's
I
just,
spent all day out there,
it's just
but
RNG. It's like playing a game of Hearthstone. Like you
yeah,
just,
exactly.
you know.
Like your mad bomber
hope for the
comes out,
best.
and then it hits your own Llanowar elf, and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Good
Yeah,
game.
you just gotta hope for the best. You just gotta hope that you believed enough in the heart of the cards, and
Tell you, Sips, Ryan, I'm
win,
trying
lose,
to
or
get
draw.
him to play SAP.
It's a
I
great
played it a
game.
little bit, but I haven't played it enough. I should play it.
You
more.
gotta let it get its hooks in you.
I gotta kick this Dota addiction. I'm playing like too much Dota. I have enjoyed it though. I have been enjoying it, and getting mad at it a little bit as well. Do you guys? I don't know if you played much Dota, Malf, but I know Ryan, you
Never.
played a fair bit, right?
Yeah, I played enough to have to quit. Like it was like I did not just lose interest one day. I was like, we're gonna stop playing this.
I played against a team of it wasn't even a stack. It wasn't even like 5 friends playing or whatever. I was playing ranked, and I played a game against a guy who I looked up on Dota Buff after. I wanted to see his stats and stuff. And on Sunday, from like midnight, the start of Sunday until it was around midnight going into like Monday for me, he'd played 20 games of Dota,
Holy
ranked
crap.
Dota in one 24-hour period.
So that's
insane.
like 8-9 hours, maybe more.
More, yeah, because some games are almost an hour long, right? Like,
Dang. What do you think he ate
man,
during
I
that
don't know.
time?
Dude, that's a situation where your mom makes you mini
I don't think he relieved himself in an actual toilet though. Like maybe a sock or like a bottle or something like at his desk. Like that's so much time.
Oh, Ryan knows a thing about crusty socks.
It's true. Occasionally, my socks. This is literally one time, okay? One time, I was flying back from Sweden to the west coast of Canada.
Right.
I woke up. You ever hear the David Cross bit where he's supposed to do like the radio interview in the morning, but he got too hammered the night before, so he wakes up to like answer your telephone and like just knocking at the door.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what happened to me. I woke up in my bed in Sweden after a night of drinking with games journalists, and they were like, "Hey, you know, like the Uber's been here to take you to the airport for like 15 minutes. What's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry, I'm coming." And then I put on the same pair of socks that I wore the night before, and then I drove the hour to the airport, you know, and then I took a 45-minute flight to Copenhagen, and then I took like a 9-hour flight to Toronto or something like that, and then I took like a 5-hour flight to Vancouver. When I arrived, my socks were not in a good condition.
I can
Okay.
imagine. That's a lot of travel time for sure for one pair of socks to endure.
It was like 36 hours of being on the plane. Well, like my endocrine system was all fucked up because I was like hungover.
I'm so fucked up.
I was so fucked up.
I just caught a 21-pound, 8-ounce channel catfish. Sadly,
Oh no!
I could have won the whole thing if that had just been a bass.
Wow, congrats.
Fudge! It's the biggest honker I've ever hauled in.
Dude. Yeah, traveling, you gotta have like I mean, there are people that are good at traveling, you know?
Yeah.
They've
I'm
got
a good
plans.
traveler though, but it's not because I'm actually like prepared. It's
Yeah.
just because I have such low standards and a willingness to endure discomfort. That makes me an incredible traveler. Like, you know, some people are like, "Oh, everything has to be just right." Oh, I forgot I didn't wear my comfortable shoes. Now what am I gonna wear? I'm like, whatever, man. Just put me. I don't care. Give me Crocs. Give me Vibrams 5 fingers. I'll go barefoot.
It's
I don't
easier.
care.
The older you get, the easier it is to travel. But also, if you've had kids, it's even easier because you're just like, holy crap, I get to sit somewhere for 9 hours and nobody will talk to me or anything.
Oh man, watch a
And you
couple
just
movies.
sleep and stuff. Oh, it's incredible. It's so good. Unless you travel with your kids and they just ask you questions the whole time, then it's a little bit different. But if you're traveling alone, holy crap.
Dude,
It's great.
I've told the story before, but the one time I was flying to Europe and like it wasn't for work, it was like a vacation, so like my own money. And I got stuck beside like in the middle of like the 5-seat row, which was fine. But there's like a lady and then her kid to my left, and the kid was right beside me. And this, you know, he's fidgety and stuff. I get it. Kids do that. But he kept like I had my arm on the armrest. And then
I
he
thought
kept,
you were gonna
like,
say you had
try-
your arm around him. I was gonna
No.
say, no, come on, what are
He
you doing?
kept trying to take the armrest and like push my arm off, and it got to a point where I turned to him and I said no.
Why
the
you
mother-
can't say no to a child?
I can say no. I paid for the seat. I get the armrest. The kid doesn't need an armrest.
Man.
Yeah,
It's very
I didn't-
true,
My
very
first
true.
flight, I was like 22 years old. This little 6-year-old brat can frick off, man.
Come on. You should have
Oh,
just
come
you could have shared it. Like he's
He
only got a
doesn't even
small
know.
arm.
He doesn't even know. He didn't want it.
He's got a
man.
small little arm. I'm sure there's a little bit of room on there.
You're telling me if the fuselage cracks in half and spills out over the Atlantic Ocean, this kid's gonna be sending people out the emergency exits with their life vest on? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know. You have to give him a chance to prove himself.
Me and Malf will be out there going like, "Yo, you guys first. You guys, if we're at the age, if we get off the airplane, people are gonna look at us with like, ooh, like Billy Zane in Titanic."
Yeah, this kid, he'll pull the George Costanza when there's a fire, you know? Pushing people out.
I'm so old. I'm like prime. I'm like first one off the plane, pretty much. Look at all the
women,
youngins will be
children, and
hoisting me
elderly.
on there and saying, "Let this old guy go."
look, this is probably like a little bit of a controversial opinion, okay?
But they've lived a good life. Let them.
Well, it's more like I get that it's like you gotta well, you know what? I don't. Why as men who are not that old are we expected to be the last ones off? Like I'm way quicker than an 80-year-old person at getting off the airplane. Why don't you just let me get off first? It's not like I'm slowing them down. It just seems like if for efficient unloading purposes, we should actually be like anybody who's fast as fuck, get off the airplane right away, and then we'll deal with the rest as it comes.
Well, my big thing is I'm really good at organizing like a new place to live. Like, so like I think I should get off first, clear like the disaster area very quickly, and then start setting up a camp almost immediately, just for like the other survivors. Because
yeah, exactly.
That's where my skills lie for sure. I'm really good at just organizing like a good, clean, wholesome living space. You know, like at a moment's notice as well. You know, like. Get some leaves for blankets and shit like that. Yeah.
No, here's what we do. Okay, we start up our own like airplane manufacturing company.
Right.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Every seat, every window is also a door.
Right.
Okay. So now, well, that's our whole marketing campaign. Is like you don't have to give up your life for the other strangers. You know, everybody gets a door.
Everybody gets.
That's the campaign.
We don't hold door.
So, hey, now boarding. Everybody at your own leisure.
Yeah, dude. Think of how much money we'll save because we can board people and get them off the plane that much quicker.
Get them on so fast, man. People would pay good money for that too. People hate waiting at the
it's true.
to get on the plane.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about you guys. Like I haven't flown in like 3 years now or something like that. But the shit pisses me off when you get the boarding pass with the zone on it. You're zone 5, right? There's of 5 or of 6, and then like they make an announcement. It's very clear. It's 150 decibels. Now boarding zones 1 and 2, and then you see like 75 people line up
from zone 8.
Yeah, and I'm like, you're not zone 2, you fucking liar. And then they get up there, and then the boarding agent's like, oh, actually, we're not boarding zone 8 yet. Can you just like fucking chill out for 2 seconds? You're slowing everybody else down. Then the same people will be like, "Oh, why haven't we left yet?"
Yeah, and it's always they always get up there and they're clearly not Spanish, but it's always they always bust out the no comprende, right? Like to cover.
Never
for the
seen
fact
that in my life, but
they thought they were gonna chance it and get on, and they're like, no, we're not boarding your zone. Oh no comprende. No.
Can't you just let me on anyway?
Yeah.
The other thing is, it's not like, I mean, if you're there, the plane isn't leaving without you. You're still gotta wait, whether you're sitting outside the plane or sitting inside the plane. You're still waiting.
Ooh.
I guess.
You know what I realized though once I started traveling with more things is that it's partly, I guess, because the airline is always like, oh, sorry, looks like somebody played a prank and didn't build enough overhead capacity for everybody to put their bags up there.
Yeah.
So like.
That's fair.
If you're not the first person on the plane, you have to sit with your duffel bag like in between your knees the whole time, and then they go, "Oh, sorry, sir, can you like you can't have your duffel bag between your legs because it's a safety hazard." And I'm like, "Well, okay, how about you either make some more space up there, or hear me out here, don't crash the damn plane." Shouldn't be too much of a. It's not too much of a safety hazard for me to sit still as long as the plane doesn't like explode or anything.
This is true, yeah.
You guys are actually fucked. But hey, I'm pulling.
Oh man, Oh, I got something here. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I'm in third.
It's not even. I think it's a white bass. Fuck.
I caught a 15-pound largemouth bass like 2 minutes ago, and then I caught
what the hell?
A 7-pounder like 2 seconds ago.
I got a 21-pound catfish. Like I would have been up there. I still wouldn't be beating you, but like. I don't know why it's limited to certain fish that don't seem to exist in this river, you know, or lake or whatever it is.
Dude, the fish finder for me is literally just like a line. It's a continuous like ticker tape of fish going by.
I gotta find something like that. I think
mine's been lit up as well. I'm not always getting the right fish, but
see, there's nothing on mine, but I can see a ton of fish down here, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I didn't get the right DLC. Like, did you guys pay extra for the game? Like, Are you
No.
playing it on Xbox or did you buy it?
I got a Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I'm using the Game Pass version as well, and I'm not having nearly as much luck as you guys. I'm just wondering if there's like something I'm missing here, you know? Like,
No.
It's kind of crazy.
Did you guys
to
buy
think.
some cosmetics or anything? Like some boat skins?
No,
Well, I did
no.
buy a skin tight double XL jersey that says Skeeter on it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's why. That's what I
It's- Gives me a +10 to casting yardage.
What lure are you guys using?
See, that's what I was
default.
gonna say. I think I hit on some new technology. I am using frog that skims across the top of the water.
Oh, and that's catching bass?
It's caught some bass.
That doesn't seem possible.
I'm in
Right.
relatively shallow water,
Bass
like
don't eat
15 feet.
frogs. All right.
They'll eat anything, man.
Dude, yeah,
I guess
man.
so, yeah. Oh,
It's
I
like,
might-
you know, humans say like 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Fish are like a frog is a frog, man.
Frog's a frog, man.
Bass eat small fish? All right, chat. We don't have to get technical about it, okay? I'm just
Didn't
I'm playing a
realize
video game here. I don't know
Everyone
if you
here's a
noticed, like,
fishing expert.
Jeez, it's just a video game. Like, I mean, it's. I don't think it's like a simulator. You know, it's like more like an arcade game. Look at the size of this guy.
Guy's trying to steal my spot.
There's so many fish down here, but. Oh,
That's what we should do. Like, you know, we'll make a better sap where, it's like, but we could have themes. So like, one is like it's sap, but there's you only fish animals, but you gotta catch them first before you can put them in your lineup.
Oh.
And then you could have like a land-based one, like you know, like lions and like giraffes and like savanna animals. You gotta like hunt them there, or like you know, wouldn't that be? Yeah, man. That'd be
caught
great.
another white bass. Caught a couple of those.
Oh, hey, Dovetail Fishing. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Uh-oh.
That, I hope I didn't say some ignorant stuff about fishing over the
Hey,
past 20
Squinkle
minutes. It's
Squat.
gonna
Thanks
get
so
me in a
much
little
for
bit
the
of
gift
trouble.
subs as well. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, good strike. Here we go. I got something else here. Oh, it's feisty. What is this?
You know, I haven't moved at all, but like now I'm dry as a bone.
You overfished, man.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I
what's
mean, I'm
this?
seeing-
What's this? What's this? I've caught something. It's a spotted bass. 2 pounds,
spotted
15
bass?
ounces. Guess who's on the scoreboard, baby?
That's
Finally.
your first
Yeah.
fish. Like,
First
Oh,
legal
no.
legal fish, yeah. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Oh, 10 seconds left, huh? Well,
It's
I'm in
the last
third.
time.
Apparently third isn't
35
good
pounds.
enough for the cutoff, or it's the next cutoff, I guess.
Oh,
Timeout.
time out.
Winners will be announced soon.
I can't
Well,
believe you
we
won
know
again.
who the winner is.
That's unbelievable. How many points do you get for winning? Like,
geez,
is there
I don't
MMR in
know.
this game?
Let me check. I got 1,690 fans.
Yo,
Nice.
Dovetail, thank you for the gifted subs. Let's
Nice.
go.
Dovetail's the developers. That
They
makes
make
perfect
the
sense
game.
now.
Yeah,
Did
they
you
made
not
the
know
whole
when
game.
you said that? I thought you realized that.
I thought it was just a viewer who likes fishing and name themselves Dovetail Fishing.
Okay, are we doing it again? Another Bassmaster Royale?
We could run one more.
I'm
back.
down.
I would
Yeah,
run
okay,
one
let's do
back.
one
Why
more. Let's
not?
do one more. I'm joining queue right now.
I will also join the queue.
Need some MMR in this. Need a ladder to climb, you know?
Oh, I cancel queue. I think I need to reboot. I think I must reboot.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was getting no joining game error.
I
Okay,
didn't.
I'm gonna
queue anyways,
reboot as
so.
well just to make sure.
Okay. Well, you know, solidarity.
Thank you.
Forza Horizon 5, have you guys played it?
Nope, and I never will.
It won't
Okay.
work on my computer. And then when I tried to troubleshoot why it doesn't work on my computer, the developers put out a press release that was like, "Oh yeah, close all of your antivirus and turn off Discord and like all the like it would
XSplit and
turn off
OBS.
XSplit and OBS." So like. I'm like, okay, first off, no. But then people were like, that didn't even work for me. But what did work for me is unplugging my Ethernet cable, launching the game, and then plugging it back in when it was fully initialized. And I was like, nah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, I mean, there's people have different points where their principles kick in. You know, for me, I think it was pretty early with Forza when it's like, no, you can't use streaming software. It's like, well, that's
All right, I'm ready to join the queue. If you
I'm
guys are ready.
also ready to join the queue.
all right. Joining.
Joining.
Okay, I've joined as well. I just want to say thanks
Hey.
as well to Forza Horizon 5 for sponsoring the stream today. Thanks very much, guys. Just really been enjoying fishing and
how did you
playing
stream it?
Dota and stuff. I didn't. They just wanted me to give them a big shout out on the stream.
shout
That's
out.
the
which I just did.
dream. The dream
That would be
sponsorship.
sweet, yeah.
Like
You
once
don't
every
actually have
like
to do anything
45
except for
minutes.
just do a big shout out.
Dude, that was how I felt. Are you in, by the way, Sips?
Yeah. Just
Okay,
just
no, I
waiting
heard
for
that
players.
Malf.
Yeah.
I heard that Malf was in.
Just
so.
want to thank Life Brand Cola for the big sponsorship today. Is Loeb Cola? Thank you very much as well for the sponsorship.
I'm just gonna say, Forza, made by Microsoft Studios. You know, Microsoft, richest company on earth. The game doesn't work on their own operating system. Dovetail Fishing, Bassmaster 2022 works without a hitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, sometimes you got to reboot it, but
Yeah.
apart from that,
And alarmingly, there's only 4 servers where there was once like 100. But otherwise, looking good, baby.
well, that's they're saving money to funnel back into the game.
Oh,
or
they
into
must be, yeah.
gift subs for us.
Man, yeah. It's like their whole marketing budget is gone now. They've spent it all.
Okay, now there's no need to get nasty.
I'm not. I'm just joking. It's a friendly. It's some friendly banter, you know. It's just a little bit of banter. Without a hitch.
This is the thumbnail right here, man. This is the life.
Oh, somebody's sneaking up behind.
Oh, I found the spot. This is it. This is the one.
This water's too
I spent like 8 minutes driving around to find the perfect spot last time, so I'm not afraid to take my time.
Dude, I see some big fish down yonder. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh, 3 in a row. Okay. You know what? How do you get it to sink faster?
You got to put a weight on that.
Yeah, I got a weight problem. I got a problem waiting for my food.
Oh man.
You're fishing,
Here we
fishing,
go.
fishing.
Here we go. I'm using the frog leopard this time.
I didn't change my bait. I don't need to.
You guys cast it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
see if
man.
there's a spot. Yeah, I had some big fish on the radar. I'm hopeful.
I got lots of fish on the radar here, but I don't know if they want to eat this frog.
Oh, that classic mistake. You can't roll frog strats during golden hour like this. Are you crazy?
Oh, man.
Well, I am crazy, yeah.
All right, well then give it a try.
I want to win so bad. I'm trying anything.
Okay, I haven't seen any more fish. I might have to break the wrist and walk away.
Does this thing sink down a little?
Hey, this is a bit that is relevant to Sips because he loves the Beatles and relevant to Malf because he loves Austin Powers.
Right?
Did you know it was revealed today that George Harrison's final piece of postal correspondence was a letter he wrote to Mike Myers after the release of Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me, asking for a mini-me doll?
Really?
No.
It's true, well,
Oh my
allegedly.
gosh.
Fucking what the
That's
hell?
delightful.
That is
I like that.
hilarious.
Man, we do live in a society, right?
I love that he just like he wrote a letter to Mike Myers. Like Jesus.
Oh man.
I don't know if that makes me feel better about like
He
I'm
could have
like,
emailed
oh, you know,
him. I mean, like when
he,
did
like,
Austin Powers come out? Like 97 or 98 or
98,
something?
99?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
sounds
on,
about right.
George. What are you thinking? You have a computer back then?
Send him a just page him.
But that's one of those moments
Fucking
where I almost feel
boomer.
like
fucking
'cause
old boomer.
George is my favorite Beatle, right? But I'm like, did I
Oh.
just lose respect for him? Like,
Yeah.
you know?
No,
It's
I
like-
think it's awesome when great artists love shitty art. Like, I think that shit is hilarious. You ever hear Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys? He did an interview, They were like, "What's your favorite movie of all time?" Dead ass. He said Norbit. The Eddie Murphy movie where he plays like 100 characters. I'm not messing with you.
No, I believe it, man.
You go out
yeah.
there and it's in like the Bridgeport, Connecticut Post Dispatch or something.
Whoa. I got something. I'm about to catch the first fish of the sesh.
Dougie Heater accomplished that feat not but 2 minutes ago.
Well, Dougie Heater didn't catch a
snip.
beautiful. What is this? Largemouth bass. He's on the board already, baby.
I'm coming.
Louise, man.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, look at this one. The size of him.
I think Malf he's both above and below the cut line simultaneously right now.
Oh no. Big fish. Oh no, okay, I'm turning around. I just drove by Dougie and he just caught a largemouth bass. Alright, Dougie,
Holy
you and
crap.
I we're in this together. Alright, brother. And you were like second place last time. I really should
I got another
Oh
one.
no, that's gutter cutter. Ah, frick.
Hey, the ocean called. They're running out of shrimp.
Oh, shit! This looks big! This looks big! Oh!
Oh no. Trying to find sips.
Don't you dare. I finally,
Wow, look at that.
finally found a spot just for me.
What's this?
Finally just
It's
found
Dougie.
my own private spot here. I don't want any company.
Dougie, I'm with you. He's got an 8-pounder, dude.
It is pretty crazy.
Or maybe it's multiple, but still.
It's multiple, yeah. He's got 2 fish. So have I. He just happened to catch 2 bigger fish than me, but I'm on it.
He might be using different bait though. I don't know if I can steal this fish.
Oh, I meant to tell you guys, by the way. So, like, you know how last week I was talking about how the weather's been, like, really extreme here?
Yeah.
We had the bomb cyclones and the
You had the 50
heat
degree
dome,
heat and everything. Yeah.
atmospheric rivers.
I was
Well,
gonna
we
tell
had
you, yeah.
we had some rain. I mean, literally, it's rained every day in November, but we had like a downpour yesterday and also going into today, and it washed away the highway.
What about your garage? Is it okay? Do you have one?
We're fine. The envelope of our building is very secure. Probably we've
Okay.
been told.
Good to hear.
But like, so I don't know if you guys know where Abbotsford is, but you know, it's a city maybe like an hour outside of Vancouver, and just the highway's gone. Just like there was a landslide.
It just washed away?
Yeah, it just washed away.
Nice.
I saw last night before bed the like Vancouver Road Authority or something. They got quote tweeted because somebody was like, "Hey, I'm trying to get home to Vancouver right now. Do you have any recommendations?" And then they were just like, "There's no viable route into Vancouver as we speak." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Was the highway called Eileen?
I don't get it.
Don't wash away, Eileen. Ding, ding, ding. Sam Roberts.
So,
Get
of
it?
all the songs with Eileen in them, yours was
Come on, Eileen.
You could do a play on Jolene. Eileen.
Yeah, but it's not called Eileen.
Yeah, but it works.
Anything that ends with "een."
Eileen,
Nobody
like
said anything about Ian.
Halloween.
Eileen more like I leave. My dad used to do this joke when we'd be driving, and he'd be like, "Hey, you know where this road goes?"
Okay,
I don't know, to
I
like,
don't know.
you know, Kingston. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays right where it is.
Oh, that's a
Dude,
good
I'm
one.
gonna
That's
use
good.
that. I'm gonna
That's
use
good.
that.
It's
for
a good.
sure.
It's a
It's
good
good.
dad joke for sure.
That is
Am
a
I
really
kinda-
good dad joke. I love jokes like that.
Oh man, dude. So we got American Thanksgiving coming up. Sorry, forgot how to speak English. Might fuck around and spend like, I don't know, $800 on molecular PCR tests so we can go to America for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And get across the border.
You're gonna
which
get
is
some
easy.
big Black Friday deals and deals.
We owe our in-laws a visit because they came up here for the baby's first birthday like a month and a half ago.
Right.
Where
do they live?
They live in upstate Washington.
Oh, nice. Oh, so not too far.
Yeah, it's really close.
Like
honestly.
Twin Peaks kind of territory.
Maybe I've never seen the show, so I.
Oh, it's like up around there, like close to the border of Canada, like near Osoyoos. Very close.
I don't go
It's
that.
like
But
up
we
there.
can't go that way anymore because the highway got washed
The highway's
away.
gone. Yeah, it's completely gone.
We're
It's around
basically
there.
like the Gaspé Peninsula right now.
Gaspé.
But I'm gonna use that joke. I'm gonna, as soon as I get to the U.S., I'm gonna be like, hey, like to my nieces, hey, you want to go for a drive? Sure. Where are we going? No, nothing. I just want to tell you a joke about a road.
Oh man, yeah. You got nieces?
I got 2 nieces. They are
Jeez.
10 and 6.
Man, do you think they're gonna appreciate a dad joke though?
I think so.
Maybe.
There was actually a lot of pressure because
what's
I told
this?
them a joke once, and now I'm known as like the funny uncle. So every time my sister-in-law texts my wife, she's always like, "And the kids are really excited for some of Ryan's jokes," and I'm like, "That's a lot of pressure, man."
So you are known as the Joker guy that people look forward to having over?
Not people, just children.
Just children. The kids love your
Particularly like
jokes?
in the under 10 crowd. I've got a
Right.
I usually play pretty well.
Nice.
I didn't say it to my nephew. Like I was down, looking at houses, and they were kind of in the area, so I hung out with them. But I got there, and he's this mother fricker is walking around without a shirt the whole weekend, and he's got two.
Wait, who's a mother fricker?
He got
A
2
kid.
stud earrings as well. And
How old is he?
He's like 10.
How
I'm like-
old is this piece?
I'm
Is
like,
Pete
I didn't
Davidson?
say it, but I'm like, he's cooler now than I ever have and ever will be.
Well, how many
This kid's
piercings?
living like Pete Davidson.
He's got
Just
two
just
earrings.
earrings?
Two ear-
Just 2 earrings. No like
earrings.
nose ring or lip
I
ring
asked
or
him
like
that.
those
I was like, first, I was like, what made
those
you,
like lobe extender ones, like the big inner, like those ones. He doesn't have
No,
any of
they're-
those.
No, they're just the little kind of like duds, and then yeah, I was like, why not a nose ring? And I was like, you could be the only kid in school
He's
with
got-
a nose ring.
he's
And
got
he's like, no. I
Diamond
was like,
studs? What is he, David Beckham or something? Like, come
I
on,
don't know,
like
he's so cool.
he has to have a couple of piercings on his face and stuff too.
Will they do a septum piercing at Claire's?
Probably, right?
I don't think the guns are that powerful. Aren't they just like a hole punch?
They probably got a special tool, just get a couple pliers or something,
Studs are cool. I didn't think that studs were cool. What about like a Christian cross earring? Those used to be cool. Remember George
That'd be
Michael
sick.
used to
Yeah,
have one?
But then have the bottom of the cross be like sharp, like a knife.
Like a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Crucifix.
Yeah, get some diamantes on that as well.
Chiari Mundi. Dude, what this area sucks. I keep getting snagged.
Yeah, I got snagged in the channel as well.
Oh crap! Just lost a fish.
Slow start, but that's okay. I'm just loot farming right now. I got my
Yeah.
ghillie suit and my DMR. All I need to do is find tier 3 body armor, and I'm set for the final circle.
Have you guys tried the new Battlefield yet?
No, I
No.
did get an email about it though. I think.
Yeah.
Holy!
Uh-oh.
What kind of
It's
email
not.
was it?
It's not the right species. Maybe it is the
It
right
is.
species. Holy crap!
Is it a big
No,
one?
it's not. It's not.
Was it catfish?
Spotted is the right
Oh.
species. Striped
Oh yeah,
is not.
striped is not.
Oh man, that was 9 pounds, and my dude was one-handing it. Holy
God.
crap!
9 pounds. I'm glad that didn't count.
Jeez, that would have put me
You
right
could have
back in the
been
game.
you could have been a contestant for sure, but man, I'm in the lead for once. I just found
Yeah,
like
hey,
this
look at that.
miracle spot.
I wasn't elected to read. I was elected to lead.
Fish lost?
It's 9 pounds, like 4 kilograms. Yeah, something like that. I think. I don't know.
What? No, times 2.2. So it's like it's pushing 20.
The fifth. This is not the fifth garage I've had in the past 2 months. It's the same one. Okay, it's just been damaged. It's been damaged, and now there's a lot of crap in here. Looks like I'm like in a storage cupboard.
Good check. I think this is actually my first fish. Come on, Daddy.
Oh,
Oh, who's gonna tell?
it's just a white crappie. It's just you got a little bit of a white crappie there.
Hey, but you know what? I got something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first step.
That's the first step. Actually, like I'm fishing in shallow water, and I think it's a bit better.
Yeah,
seems
dude.
to be,
Are you
yeah.
using the frog strats?
No, I'm just using like a weightless, like it's like a little minnow or something. I don't know, but it's hauling them in. They love this thing. Whoa. I think I just caught a really big catfish.
Please, I need this one.
Get in.
Just like a 17-pound.
No, it's not that big. Look at it, it's really small. It's a small catfish.
This one, he's fighting me. He's fighting me. Oh! Saved.
No. He's in that top 3. Frick you.
Let's go. That's now.
Oh yeah,
we're talking.
he's catching up. Look at this.
Coming back.
Damn, I gotta move, man. This is not good. It's not good
Man.
enough.
Thank God I got that guy on a
Oh
perfect
my God, I
strike.
lost
Otherwise, would have been in a lot of trouble.
Didn't even see it catch.
So yeah, Eternals wasn't very. It wasn't really good.
Dude, I hate to be that guy. Okay.
What is it? A Marvel's? Is it a Marvel thing?
It
Yeah.
is a Marvel thing. By the way, dude, if that came out in 2007, Salma Hayek, Angelina Jolie. Oh, see that is.
Oh man.
I still see it in IMAX, but I saw Shang-Chi, because it came to Disney Plus on Friday. And like it was good, but like so fucking what? You know, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but like
No, I want
Like-
to, but
I haven't
It's-
seen it. No.
it's good, but I was like, it's just so. I'm at the point where like I really need Marvel to just fucking like name the movie after the hero, but then like 20 minutes in, just have him get like shot in the face with a Tommy gun, and then the rest of the movie is about like people dealing with the grief. Like that would pog me up a little bit, because otherwise I'm just like, man, it's all the same. Like the formula is almost exactly the same, and you're like, oh, the fight scenes are like cool, but you know, like oh, he's dealing with his past now. Okay, cool.
Man, there's
then-
so much Marvel stuff. It's insane. Like, and not only you got all the movies, but then like all the TV shows and stuff. Dude, it's insane.
They need to just like when the Jared Leto one comes out, what's it, Morpheus? Just have him like get his powers and then get like T-bones at an intersection, and
Like
just
Whiplash
die.
style. Yeah.
And then the rest of the movie is about people trying to like pick up the pieces of their life.
Oh my God! I just got an actual 100% perfect cast.
get a 13-pound walleye.
Oh man.
Oh
Frick
no.
off! I fought that guy for centuries. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this guy. Man, I'm catching them nonstop over here.
I found a good spot, but
It sounds like the worst cinematic experience of my life. Dude, I don't know, it'd be kind of sick. You go see like a new Spider-Man movie. All the kids are dressed up in like Spider-Man costumes, and then like 8 seconds in,
The first half is just him
Green
defaulting on his
Goblin
mortgage.
shoves a grenade in
and
his
then,
mouth, and he just freaking.
I was just thinking like maybe like he just falls down like an elevator shaft or something like that
He would survive. He's so strong.
into the incinerator. I don't know why the elevator shaft goes to the incinerator, but
No, cause you know how he's always like Peter Parker's like a movie nerd, and he's always like referencing movies inside of the movie. What if he does the Terminator where he's like hanging onto the chain and it goes down into the molten metal?
yeah. Yeah,
But
now we're
like
talking.
it actually just kills them.
Yeah, that'd be kind of sick.
Yeah, like I can take it.
Wait, you
But
want
never
Peter
heard
Parker
of a
to?
shortcut before?
They
You
need
want
to
him
get
to die?
Cosmic Spider-Man going on. That's what they need to do.
Aim for the bushes.
Dude, the other guys is funny when they do that.
Great movie. Good movie.
Yeah.
You guys want Peter Parker to die in Spider-Man?
Just any. I want to see a Marvel origin story where he doesn't like have like a really cool like fight scene at the start, and then in the middle they're like, oh, like I don't like my uncle, and then at the end of the movie he like fights his uncle, and he's like, you know. Just mix it up one. Just make a like a Doctor Doom movie, and then like it's not even like there's no action. It's just like a beautiful mind. And then at the end of the movie, he puts on the helmet, and you're like, oh shit, that's Doctor Doom.
Your
And the
mind is
nerds
blown.
will be mad, but then in the post-credit scene, just have Thor show up or something like that, and then they'll be like, whoa, it's the universe implications.
I don't know if I told you guys this or if I was just talking to my chat, but there's like I saw a comic panel like more recently of like where Doctor Doom is like super powerful, and then Thanos is like up in his grill and he's like I'm strong, I don't kneel before you, blah blah blah, and he's like I had the Infinity Gauntlet once, and he's like, yeah, you had it, and he's like, yeah, whatever, man, like let's do this, and then Doctor Doom just steps up to him and he freaking puts his like hand into his like chest and he rips his skull and spine out, and you're like, all right, he did that
That's
to
like a-
Thanos, man.
That's
It's
like a
why don't
Mortal
they do
Kombat
that in the
move.
movies?
It's like a
Yeah.
Johnny Cage or like Kano or something would do that, right?
That's what I want to see, you know.
I think you need to watch the Mortal Kombat movie and listen to the
The new one?
soundtrack as well. No, the old one from the 90s.
Oh, I've seen it all
Yeah,
the
it's-
time.
It's the
It's
best
got
one.
Dexter's dad in it.
He does. He plays Raiden.
He plays Raiden. Yeah.
Does he actually play Raiden?
Yep.
It's crazy because he's supposed to have like a dark passenger, but he has like the whitest hair I've ever seen.
+2.
Oh, thank you,
Man,
thank you.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, that's the second one. In the first one, it's Christopher Lambert from Highlander,
Oh, he plays Raiden?
which is crazy because there can be only one, but then in the second movie they just replaced his ass. I guess there's
Well,
still only one.
It
but-
happens. Oh, I think this is the wrong type of fish. I think this is a white bass. I'm catching lots of bass, but they're small bass. I want to catch a big one, like a 40-pounder.
Come on, big boy. Come on.
What is there? My boat's so slow. Is there like noise ordinances here? Like I can't go above third gear?
Yeah, it's like the Thousand Islands. Like you can't.
Oh, it's pissing me off, man.
You don't want to upset people when they're trying to visit Bolt Castle or Wellesley Island or whatever. Like
Dude, Bolt Castle.
I just got all the references in there in one.
Bolt Castle. I had a fried chicken sandwich from Bolt Castle once when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Bit into it, just a big ball of
Haunted.
pink ice in the center.
Was
of it. But the ferry was leaving, right? So I had to just throw it in the garbage. I couldn't get a
That
replacement.
sucks.
What are you supposed to do? You'd be like, hey, can you hold the Glenora ferry or whatever so I can get another chicken sandwich?
I had that happen at a restaurant. They had like new management and they had like reopened. So like people at work wanted to go, and it's like, yeah, sure, why not? So we go, and then it was a chicken, like fried chicken sandwich. I bit in, and it was like pink and had that like hard texture, and then I had to wait a while just for the server to come back, and you're on lunch break at a you don't get a ton of time.
Not a ton of time.
So they finally come back and like, oh, you want us to make you another one? And I was like, well, one, no, because I don't want to go through that again, and like two, I just don't have time. And they're like, okay, well, we'll bring you some fries or something. I was like, I guess. And then at the end they're like, oh, by the way, we're not gonna charge you for the fries. It's like, oh, thank you, you piece. And then
You piece. Oh man.
never went back there again.
No, man, that's good stuff. Oh.
Man, I caught a walleye, but it doesn't count. I'm still in the lead though. Holy crap! I need
it's
to
a
up
tight
the ante
game.
here though. I want to get like 3 more bass before the next cutoff, just to cement the lead. total weight doesn't go up because they have to be certain fish, chat. They have to be largemouth bass or spotted bass. Oh.
Oh, come on, big boy. I see you there shaking that ass.
I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. I was in the car and that came on the radio and my son was like, "Oh my God, she just said the A word."
And then what did you say?
Believe
Did
it.
you say it?
You're gonna
Son,
have
say
a few
it.
competitors trembling
Say
with
the
that
word.
toe.
Say my name. Iceberg.
I just caught a 5-pounder.
Jeez Louise.
Up to 21 pounds.
What's your philosophy on the introducing your kids to swearing?
I try, like, while they're really small, like, I try to keep them away from it, but the weird thing is like, now my son's like 10 years old, like, kids in his school or in his class know who I am, like, because they've seen some of my YouTube videos, and I have to say to him, like, your friends should not be watching that. Like, I'm making, like, cum jokes all the time, all day long. Like, that's not for you guys to, like, you know, I even put on, like, the, you know, you have to be 18 or whatever to watch this or whatever. They shouldn't be watching it, but some of them do.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, my nephew watches YouTube and Twitch and all that, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And
my
now he's
son was
got
like,
two-
"Oh, I want to
two
watch
freaking earrings."
HC Justin." I was like, "You
Exactly.
can't watch HC Justin. You're 10
I can't
years
even
old.
watch HC Justin.
He's just
Yeah.
gonna be talking about jacking off all the time. Like, you don't even know what that is yet. Like, there's, you know, I'm sure he'll know one day, but I
Well,
don't want
this is a very.
I don't want him to learn about jacking off from HC Justin. Okay, like,
Well, I
sure
mean, if
there's a-
you're gonna learn from somebody, I mean,
the
you
best.
learn from the best.
you know.
Learn from the master. Oh man.
So again, this is a very spicy topic. So if it's not comfortable, you just let me know. Which is why I'm gonna dive in with 2 feet to move the Overton window, so that maybe you'll feel more comfortable after I've embarrassed myself.
Right.
But like I was an only child. I didn't
Okay.
have any siblings. I lived in a relatively secluded environment. Didn't have any friends close by that were older than me or whatever. So when it came to that act of self-gratification,
Right.
I just it was like it was baked into the human genome. Like, there was just kind of like a day where I was just like, I was tinkering, like, in the engine.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
had the hood up. And then,
Right.
like, I was like, oh, yeah, that's the spot right there.
I need
like,
an oil change.
But so I'm assuming that that's how a lot of people figure it out. And then another group of people learn from an older sibling or like a friend at school. But like, if that's true, there's gotta be like, let's say like 1% of the population that must jerk off like really funny. Like,
Yeah.
they figured it out
They
themselves
haven't
at home, but
honed their technique or anything. They're just like
You ever, they do it like when you
still
watch a
jacking off like
video-
you're an 8-year-old or whatever. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Come on, you got to get in there. Big
I was picturing
strokes.
them,
Come
like,
on.
rolling out like an udon noodle, like you see in those TikToks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or they're
Yeah,
they're doing an overhand like Olympic style weightlifting
yeah.
grip or something. There's gotta be, because it just makes
No,
sense.
man,
you know,
there's
if
a
you
lot of
didn't-
people out there. They would never let on, but I bet you there's tons of people out there that are doing it all wrong, you know? Like, what they got to do is they got to stream themselves doing it so that they get coached by Twitch chat, because Twitch chat will know exactly what's going on, right? Like, you can't do the Pope move now. Come on. How old are you? You're in your 20s? You got to get a good
Come on,
stroke
you gotta
in
grow
there.
up.
You got to
Grow
get
up.
So this
Choke
is
up
like
on the bat a little bit.
this is gross, and I'm pretty sure it was an embellishment, but I have a very vivid memory of waiting at recess, or not recess, but like, you'd be outside off the buses waiting to come in, and we were in grade 7, and this one kid, he just was like going around to a bunch of us. He's like, man, I jerked off so much last night that I was bleeding, and everybody's just like,
what?
dude, like we're like, what were you doing? And then other people are just like, so yeah, I still remember that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's
crap.
not very funny. It's just gross. But
No, it's hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious.
well, I get because he thought he was being cool. He's like, I did so much. He was bleeding.
Oh my god. The shit that kids
It's
come up with
raw.
is fucking hilarious, though, eh?
Dude, I was laughing when I dropped my daughter off at daycare today. She was like bawling, right? It's always harder right after the weekend. She like forgets that she goes to daycare, and then
Oh,
I
know, yeah.
bring her to the daycare, and she's like, "Oh shit!" But like I, opened the door, and all the kids were like, "Oh my god, let's go!" It's like my daughter's name, but my daughter was not reciprocating. She was like, it was really like a combination of cute and hilarious. They were so excited.
I love
They're
how
like,
hard
"She's
they
here!"
I love how hard they try and it's just futile. Like, oh man, that's so funny. God, the thing is though is that doing this now, yeah, it sucks. Like if she doesn't like it or she cries or whatever, but at least it'll prepare her for real school. She'll be better prepared for real school. Because if you don't do
Dude.
anything like that and you drop them off at real school for the first time, oh
Yeah.
my god, that's pretty rough.
Hey, and I don't know if Malf's in the same boat, but I went to the same school from 1993 until 2002. And then like half those kids went to our high school as well. So like, if you shit your pants on day one of kindergarten, get ready.
Yeah.
That's a decade of
Yeah,
bullying.
absolutely, yeah.
no, I had the
If you don't
separation.
change it up,
I
yeah.
had the separation.
I didn't
so-
get a fresh start till freshman year of university.
But you had a fresh start.
I know, that's why I remember it.
Oh my god, I lost the top spot. Look, this guy's been fishing like a maniac.
Oh, that's GameBot. Don't worry about GameBot.
Crap.
And then I know I've told you this before, but the first day of university, I was making a great impression. We all bonded over how sad we were that Steve Irwin died. I was making good progress reinventing myself. Went to use the bathroom, and then that girl barged in and said, "This is the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life." And then she called in like 8 of her friends, and the whole dorm room came in and was like, "Ew, who is that?" I was like, "Oh, me too, guys, me too." And then, for the rest of my freshman year, I always took a shit in the basement common room bathroom because it was the only one where I could get some peace.
Was it one of those ones that just smells like it smells like a combination of shit, but it's like a really rich one? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like almost spicy or something.
Oh.
Like those ones that just like they make your whole house stink, like not just the bathroom, but like the entire.
Mine always just smell that bad.
Yours are always
I never have like a bad dump. That's just always how they are.
Man.
I mean, occasionally you'll get one where you're like something went wrong in the process because it's almost like burning my lips on the way out. When you expect something to be cold and it's
It's like that. I think you should leave, and it's the room temperature gazpacho.
Oh man.
It's like you expect it to be cold, and it's room temperature, and your body thinks it's hot.
Oh god.
Oh baby, spotted bass. Don't mind if I do. Dang it.
Man, I noticed that neither of you guys are on like the leaderboard here at all.
well, we see each other.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm catching. I'm right. I'm a pound. Well, 2 pounds behind Ryan.
Oh man.
Damn, man.
I'm just driving. Like there's no fish.
Oh yeah, keep coming, keep coming. I think you're coming towards to Cyrus and me.
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Cyrus. I don't know how you
Cyrus.
say his name. Sir, yes.
I got something.
God damn you, Cyrus.
Oh, it's just a white bass. Okay,
Why am
I'm trying to beat Cyrus. I got it. I'm so close.
You guys ever put yourself on? I never should have smoked that shit. I'm on short range casting.
Oh, I think
Guys
I'm on.
just stabbing the rod out
I
there.
think I'm on medium actually.
What?
Do you think you should go long range?
Oh yeah. Because it gives you more time to reel, right?
Oh, I guess so. Oh, this could be it. This could be the one that gets me up and over. Gives me a leg up. Oh, no, I don't think it's enough. 114. Oh, so close. So close.
Not enough. Not good enough.
Whoa. Man.
Dude, also, Malf, I don't know if you've seen this, but like, because you've been to the theater twice in like the past 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
What?
How
do you
I
get
talked
there so
about-
often, Malf?
I live in the city, man.
Oh. So
Well,
you
the
just
one
whenever
time
you
I
feel like
went-
it, you're just like, I'm just
No.
going to the movie theater.
The
And off
first
you
time
go.
I went, because an old coworker who I hadn't seen in a while was like, "You want to go see Dune?" I was like, I don't like. I was timid because I haven't been like in any building or restaurant like for more than 2 seconds. But it's like, we ended up going to the VIP and there was hardly anybody in there. I was like, okay. Anyways, and then I got the bug. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and see Eternals. I kind of regret that though. But anyways.
Did you VIP that one too?
That was the DMX one or whatever, the D box.
Oh, dude.
And I regret it. First of all, like the chair was moving too much, and then I didn't realize till like halfway through that you could actually just turn off the controls.
Yeah.
And I almost didn't want to though because I was like, I paid an extra.
Yeah,
$4.
it's like another $8 to get
Yeah.
in the chair.
But I turned it off, man. It was just like,
Dude, let me tell. So I remember you and me. We saw Ant-Man in D-Box, and it was a very gentle experience. Like when they drive
What's
through
D-Box?
the hills, it's the
Chairs
chairs move and shake you.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
right.
like,
Okay.
When we saw Ant-Man, they, even when they're doing the size changing and the flips and stuff, it's just kind of going like burr burr. It's no big deal.
Right.
We saw Dune in D-Box, and I actually, like, it was shaking the drink out of my cup. Like, it was, I think they put in new rotors or something during the pandemics. Like, the spaceships are landing, and it's just like, I'm looking at my cup, and it's going like, bzzz, like it's vibrating
Popcorn's
so
flying
fast, like
everywhere.
it looks like 2 cups. Like, it was
man.
crazy. Also, for me and Kate to see, we saw it in D-Box, AVX, Dolby, Atmos, like, let's put it this way, it was Theater 1.
Yeah.
2 movie tickets was 54 Canadian dollars.
That's
Yes.
insane. And that's even before you buy like a drink and stuff too, which is all the prices are crazy.
Yes, it was
Oh
pretty.
my
It's
God,
pretty
man.
insane. But I was
That
like,
is
hey,
nuts.
it's been a while. Let's do it upright. And then for 3 hours, just as nonstop. Even the spaceships have like dragonfly wings, so they're going like. I had to put my hand on my cup just to like stabilize it.
$54 for 2 tickets. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Cineplex was like trying to sell as well, and then that fell through. So clearly they're trying to make their money back. I would get
Whoa.
emails once a week. They're like, by the way, you buy movies online through us. And it's like,
I just caught a chain pickerel. I've never caught one of those before.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. What do you think of that?
I think you should leave.
How do you like them apples, Malf?
I got her number.
Nice. Do you guys have you guys set up your Christmas trees yet?
Wait, before we go to Christmas talk, I do have to tell you that the other day, and I read this on Reddit, so I'm not going to verify that it's true, okay? But I remember in an R Movies thread, someone posted that originally, like in the Matt Damon, Ben Affleck script for Good Will Hunting, the movie actually takes a turn when Matt Damon has that interview with the CIA. Instead of him being like, no, I'm not going to
NSA,
do it.
but whatever.
Sorry. Instead of him saying no, the movie, and this is not a joke, but the movie actually pivots to him being like a super spy because of his incredible intelligence.
Jason Bourne.
Jason
That
Bourne.
would have been a different movie. If
Yes.
instead of focusing on the relationship with him and his therapist, it was
Yeah, because the best
Will
scene
Hunting super spy.
is towards the end when they're at the car eating their lunch. He's like, and Ben Affleck is like, you know, if one day I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna drive to pick you up, and you're not gonna.
Yeah,
be
you
there.
dumb piece of shit.
You're
you
not gonna
stupid
be there.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
Like,
the best
if-
day of
if-
my fucking life.
Yeah, if you don't take that job, I'm gonna kill you. That's not a threat. That's a fact.
Why you hanging around us? We're all fucking losers. We fucking suck. You fucking own.
And it was such a good movie. Good Will
Yeah,
Hunting. I
it
love
is.
that one. I like that.
I had a double burger. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyways, yeah, I can't do Christmas stuff because like I gotta be ready to maybe move, or I could be waiting another year. But
You're gonna move before Christmas?
You gonna move into that house with the falcon door?
do you double dare me? I could probably get it for
The
cheap.
one with the one with the lopsided porch, is that the one?
Yeah, yeah.
So strange.
Dude, yeah, I was driving by. I literally stopped, turned around, just so I could take a photo of it.
That's that building with the lopsided porch is the same building that Rick's video on St. Joseph Boulevard is in. That's what it's like. It's like an old house like that.
Well, I loved your tweet too about how it's so true in like so small town Canada for there to be a Chinese food restaurant called Boston Chinese. It's like, well, you know, Boston pizza, there's literally no reason why it's called that. But if you like Boston pizza, wait till you try Boston Chinese.
Shit.
Oh, it was
I didn't catch that last fish. Look,
Oh,
I'm
no.
devastated.
Oh no!
Second
no.
place. I can't believe it.
Dude,
My best catch was 5 pounds.
Look at
killed
this
it.
shit. Malf and I caught 2 fish total.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Look at how many I caught. Fucking 11.
11. That's crazy, man.
I
I
was
was
sitting
catching
next
left,
to-
right, and center.
To Sir Yes for half the time too. I don't. You must be using special bait.
What the heck? I gained more fans for coming in 4th. Wow, it was a crowded lobby.
Please.
The busiest game that they've ever had.
My
It's
God.
On one of 4 servers. Oh man. Oh, guys, thank you very
Wow.
much for the fishing. I enjoyed that.
It was
Hopefully
fun.
there'll be some servers next week and we can do it again.
Yeah. Ryan already left. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was abrupt, Ryan.
Failing that, we could always try Forza Horizon 5, you know, multiplayer. Just
Shut up, you.
Or just like Mario Kart or something that actually
drive around, you know, do some stunts. Minecraft Dungeons. Sorry, I'm just on the Xbox thing right now. We could play One Step from Eden. I don't know what
That's
that
a
is.
great game. I don't know if you guys could handle the smoke though.
What about
there-
What about multiplayer Age of Empires 4? We could have like
I
a
couldn't
three-way.
handle the smoke.
Is there
No,
like
that would
any
be too much.
multiplayer monster truck games?
Good question.
That's actually how like 10-year-olds shop for games at
Yeah.
Toys R Us.
Yeah. Looking for a Batman game with racing in it? Yeah, I'm just trying to think of Batman racers. What about Football Manager 2022?
Now we're
3-way
talking.
multiplayer. That could be fun. No? I don't even think there is multiplayer in it. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna go to the toilet because I've been managing this urine
Mm-hmm.
in
Right.
my bladder for too long.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
But I'll hit you up on the back channel to come up with some stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Sounds good.
Bye, boys. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Vikings.
Bye. 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 We're done. Chat. It's been a long old stream. 8.5 hours today. Holy crap. It was good though. It was nice. It was good to hang out with Malf and Ryan as usual, and we had some good games of Dota as well. Long stream, yeah. It was a long one. Yeah, now time to play some more Dota. No, I've got to go and have some dinner, put my kids to bed, and then play some Dota. I'll play some Dota later probably. We got the Ogre MVP as well. Yeah. How did my daughter like the Princess Castle for her birthday? She loved it. She's played with it like once, but that's kind of how it goes with kids. That tends to be the way that it goes. You're like, I'm gonna buy this awesome thing for them, and they're gonna love it, and then they open and they're like, I love this, and they play with it like one or two times, and they're done. You know? No, I think she likes it though. She's got all the furniture set up, and she's got all of her Barbies, and they had like odd socks day at school today, so she was doing like odd shoes days for Barbies and stuff. I don't know. to be a kid again, eh? To be a kid and to have that much fun doing something like that. You know, short attention span. Well, I guess so. I guess that's why we still play video games as much as we do, right? Trying to recapture the youthful essence of being a kid or whatever. You don't play with your doll anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, they do. They still play with stuff. My son still plays with lots of little toys, like not the stuff not like Paw Patrol or anything like that, but he's got like Minecraft toys. He likes those. He's got some Roblox toys. You know, Among Us. He's got all these little Among Us figurines that he likes now. It's like he's really into that kind of stuff. You know, it's mostly stuff that's tied around like game IPs, really. You just have a crippling gaming addiction? Man, who doesn't, right? Always. Bro, I think I caught my fucking ancestor. GameBot. Look at the size of this thing. This guy just caught a 50-pounder. A 50-pound 3-ounce striped bass. That's crazy. That's too big. That shouldn't be allowed to be caught in the game. It's too big. I'm here for the Bassmaster Fishing 2022. We just finished. I'm on my way out. It's late as well. I gotta go. Chad, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll play some games then. Yes? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the subs and resubs. Thanks for all the donations and all the gift subs and stuff today. It was a busy day on that front. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some more. Yes? All right. Have a good one, chat. LOL. Lots of love. See you tomorrow. Bye now. Bye.